And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let's get into it. Let's get into it live. All right. Make sure that's working. Oop, no, that's not the right button. Edit the channel. My settings. Here we go. Settings, voice and video. Of course, they put it in default. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they do it? So my thing doesn't work. Okay, there we go. I've got my thing working, my Discord. Hey, good morning, Deborah. Good to see you. So now we should be covered. Everything should be working. We're in Ked Bardu. Move over to this waypoint. I'll wait for Ryan to get here. Oh, all my stuff's been revealed. I guess that makes sense. Because my character's already been like that. But I don't recall it being pre-patch having that. Let's take a look at what we got here. Take a look at what we got. Okay. Sucks. Wait, this is better than what I have? Oh, that's because it's a sword. Yeah, I don't want to keep that. We'll just salvage this junk. My mighty steed. Mighty steed. Oh, automatically removes this. It's a shame we won't be able to use the new malignant hearts. Those, unfortunately, we have to complete the campaign first. So that'll take a while. Keep these or just sell them? Yeah, keep them. I'll keep them for now. Doing amulets. Poison resistance. Yuck. Resistances suck in this game. I'm not sure if you guys realize that, but resistances are no good. Everyone has pretty much universally agreed that they are trash. So, no one uses them. My stuff been nerfed, sadly.
I need more essence.
More essence. Are you using mouse and keyboard today? I need to get used to these controls. Oh no, cows! Look out! I'm sorry, cows. Sorry you had to die.
I need more time.
Oh, those feels good though. One-shotting, just one-shotting that guy with my skills. Feels real good. We might talk a little bit about the patch today. That's been big news.
I'm out of essence.
Big news in the Diablo world. Ooh, eat it. Love it. Oh, I can upgrade this. I probably should. I can upgrade my potion. Now I'm level 30. I believe every 10 levels you can upgrade potions. You're looking. There we go. Pull them in and then blow them up.
I lack the required essence.
That's how we do it. Done and done. Brushed beast bone. Got some new boots. Any good? No. I think that's what, a sword? Two-handed? Oh, no, it's not. Sweet. Bone spirit. Bone spirit. These are movement speed. I don't... Like, even though they're slightly better, I don't want to give him my movement speed. Movement speed is just so nice in this game. It's interesting that they turn the loading screen into your character. My character looks pretty cool. I actually think that was done on purpose. So now you see, like, if you buy a cosmetic, you're going to see it in every single loading screen they have. I honestly think that was one of the reasons they did it. Because, like, when I look at these cosmetics, a lot of times, like, I can barely see my character, you know? Like, why would I really care about, oh, I can upgrade it twice. I've been holding out. I can barely see my character, so it's like, why bother? Let's see, do we have... Let's see, so... Okay, that's a splintering one. I think I already did that. Oh. I think I already have that in my codex. Let me check. Codex of Power. Go my class. Offensive. Bloodbath. Intercom. Damn. Wait, splintering. Oh yeah, I do have splintering aspects. And I do have Edge Masters. I should probably try and throw Edge Masters on one of my... Oh wait. Torment. Oh, that's actually really good. Umbral. One is kind of crap, but whatever. I got Vigo's Protective Amulet. Oh, that's not bad. I'll have to try and... If I can find another one, I'll try and stick it on there. Oh, I got Edge Masters. Enigma Cube. Okay, so I do have Edge Masters. That's fine. Stuff is fine here. Get up with the stash. Oh, I forgot I shared my stash on the turnaround with all these characters, so I'm just gonna throw these gems out. It's not a big deal. We can... Ooh.
I cannot make this right now.
Can we make any single one? This thing costs what? Oh wait, I share gold with all these, I guess. Completed the gem crafting thing. I can use gems that I can't even use. Oh boy. Hey Paul, what's up? Good to see you. While they were nerfing everything, they couldn't be bothered to add some extra storage space for your additional characters. They've got their priorities straight. Get all that cut off. Hey, what's up, Jico? Oh yeah, like the video. Like him if you got him. Let's see. Can I buy an amulet? I forget I share money with this character, so my guy... So, like, for my level, a level 30 character just stacked with with stuff. Let's see. Would be nice to get an amulet, but essence cost reduction. That's like, like, none of these skills are great. Like, macabre. I don't think bone's macabre. Let me check. No, it's abilities. Unless bone spear is macabre, then I don't care. Like, I think this... No, actually, none of this stuff's macabre. What? Darkness. Blood. I don't even know what qualifies a macabre skill. Prison. Corruption. Huh. What does that even... What does this even cover? That is so weird. I don't even know. I don't even know what that's supposed to do. Blood. Alright. What does macabre skills even mean? +1 rank of all. I don't even know what that... Wait, maybe I can look. I hit A, and then I keyword search. So it's just bone prison? Okay, blood prison, blood mist. Bone spirit. Okay. Well. Oh, well. Don't worry about it. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hi. Hi. It's good to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you, too.
I am a halfling. I'm a thief. I don't know why I felt like doing that.
You playing D&D? Have you played D&D at all?
No,
Since
Rolo's
then?
been too busy. He had to argue with the purple pill debate guy in some basement somewhere, and so he couldn't do his DMing.
Yeah. He's
I didn't watch it.
challenging everybody and anybody.
I mean, it's a good theory. Like, if you're willing to fly down to see me, all right, I'll chat with you. And he just sits there getting yelled at for 2 hours, and he's like, oh, it's costing them, not me. What the hell?
As long as
Is
it's
there
not-
a new update that's 8 gigs?
Oh, you didn't realize that there's been a giant patch?
No.
Well, there is.
Well, I guess we're just hanging out and chilling for a bit.
There is. Season 1 is just dropped, and there's been a lot of uproar in the community about it.
Oh no, did they change something slightly small and then I have to freak out about it?
No, they changed a lot of things,
Oh.
fairly largely.
Are they bad or?
I mean, like, the thing is, like, they nerfed a lot of stuff,
Oh.
and they didn't really, like, buff a lot of things, like, proportionally. It's one of those, like, it's kind of weird because it's, like, probably something, like, in terms of, like, balancing theory makes sense, but in terms of, like, community relations, seems really dumb.
I don't know. I think they just need to go black diddling coworkers. They were
They
making better games back then.
they'd probably be a lot funner if they were doing that. They realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't nerf my vulnerable everything
Stop
about
nerfing
people
the
characters.
office.
Yeah.
The new PC patch.
I need to chase more secretaries around.
Hey, what can I say? I mean, they're there for a reason.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, this is a joke in case
Yeah.
anybody didn't know. We're not all for diddling people in the office.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, I went live too, so mine's just going to be a black screen of us chilling. 'cause we've gotta wait for
Disclaimer.
8 gigs.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Throwing some disclaimers here. We're already only have 2 minutes in the video. We're throwing out disclaimers.
Actually, I guess this gives me enough time to try and get that admin thing sorted out for the server. Dude, this thing is ridiculous.
Oh goodness. I haven't used Apex hosting, but I had a problem with I think it was Hostinger is the one I was using for my creative server, and that was a pain in the
Okay.
ass. I tried to update the firmware, I think, on the server, and then it just stopped working, so I had to revert it.
Oh, for me, it's the permissions. So, like, I can view the users who have, like, min and mod privileges or whatever, but I can't add anybody to it. So I've been searching through the knowledge base to try and find how to add you there. Supposedly, I can go through player history, grab your name here, and add it. But then you're also supposed to add something about it. I don't know.
Because, like, it asked me for, like, a login when I did the Apex hosting, and I created a login. I assume it wouldn't, like, automatically link my account to the Minecraft.
Well, that's the part I don't
Yeah.
get.
Not one.
Whatever, I'll figure it out. But hey, welcome to the server. Welcome to the stream, boys. Dave's playing, so join his stream, and you can actually see flashy LUT. I'm just full black screen right now because of Blizzard's 8 gig patch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it, though. How is it 8 gigs of just balancing changes? Like, 8 gigs has to have some 3D renders in there or music
it
or something,
didn't-
doesn't it?
It didn't. It also did season 1. They added a few new items. They
okay.
added this like malignant hearts are now a thing. So like they're like a special accessory, and I guess they do have some new models for like the malignant monsters. So that would account for some of it. Probably, though. Probably a lot of it is just like bloat. They're not really programmed to be as efficient as possible.
Damn these people. Now I gotta have a really crappy... I mean, I guess the stream's at least running and my computer's not restarting, so we're
That's a win.
making progress.
Always a win.
All right, navigate to username input box, enter the name of the registered user you want to add. See, it's funny. I did that, and it's like, I don't know who he is. And I'm just like, I even
Who's that?
copied your name, so it didn't matter if I spelt it wrong.
Well, what if I spelt it wrong? That's the thing, is like the first time I spelt it wrong.
Well, how often have you spelt your own name wrong in your life?
Not too many, but I mean, typing it's a lot easier to misspell stuff than
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about like fat finger syndrome. You hit a D when it was an S because your fingers were moving around. I mean, like where you literally spelt it wrong. I can think of 3 times in my life.
nothing's
More
coming
common is
up.
when you get the year wrong. Like in the first 3 months of the new year, you always take the
absolutely.
last year.
I do that quite a bit.
Yeah.
By March, I've got it down though.
Good day, fellas.
Hello, Santiago.
My second favorite Dutchman. I'll give you the hint. The first one's Dante. Diversity is our strength.
Absolutely. Now he has indoor AC.
Level of owner, user in inbox, and registered account. You want to add in. If it doesn't appear on the result, then the user doesn't exist, or you misspelled the name. No, it exists.
Well, that will make Jack very disappointed. He's all inclusive. He recently included Dave in his Culture Warrior stream, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
That's fun.
Were you enjoying it?
Yeah. I don't
It's
mind
good.
talking
It's
about
weird how you have the
Pokemon
different-
for an hour.
Yeah, I was so confused. You guys are talking about like triple things, and you got to add 2 of these to your bag. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah.
I've never felt so old in my life.
It definitely like nerded out. Go deep into it. But I guess when there's a stream about Pokemon, you have to.
Well, I'm
I just-
surprised the guys are still up to date on the newer generations who just came out recently.
I mean, I haven't played the 2 newest ones, but I did play that Arceus, and that wasn't too
Yeah.
I
bad.
cannot do that.
I do mostly emulators. When I did it, it was emulators, but the emulators right now have a problem with the newer versions of Nintendo.
Really, the Switch and stuff?
Yeah. I haven't tried any because there aren't any games that appeal to me. But I remember like there was a couple of problems with developing emulators for like the Wii, the Wii U. So I don't know about the Switch.
Yeah. I've heard people have been like emulating like Tears of the Kingdom and stuff. Or Metroid Dread.
Well, maybe now there are a couple of good ones out there
Yeah.
because with switch to the newer technologies, like with the 3DS, there was a bit of a development issue.
Yeah.
So I liked Mewtwo when he was fighting Mario in the what's that fighting game?
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
that,
that.
that was
Smash Bros. Wasn't
That
it?
was
Yeah,
awesome.
Smash Bros. Yeah, Pokemon or Pikachu wasn't that great, and dude, the Pokemon Go was awesome. My dogs have never been walked so much in their life.
that was fun.
You played Pokemon Go, Ryan.
Of course I did. I did that because it's like, oh, it's attached. It's the first like VR thing, and we walked everywhere. And there was right by the dog park. There was one of them battle zones.
Oh yeah, Toronto has to have a ton of stops.
Yeah, and it was funny because you'd walk to the park, and you're like, that's weird. Everybody's it's like a big park, and everybody's huddled at this one corner. You're like, what the
Yeah.
hell? And then you get it. You're like, oh, I get it.
They're doing like a raid or something.
But it was always the joke. Like, usually when you open, when you open the door to your house, and your dogs always come running to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, for a while there, they just stopped coming to the door. They're like, no,
Like screw
I
this.
just wanna lay
Like,
here.
I ain't catching Pokemon no more.
Yeah. So that was a good one.
I'm low on effort.
But I know Bulbasaur. I know the Charmander. I know Mewtwo. And the water one. Looks like a fish.
Magic
Is it like a thing where you have to name all of the Pokemon to be like a true legend, or like does everybody know them?
So I'm sure there's some people that know all of them. I could probably name everything from Gen 1, but that's about it.
Oh boy. I feel so old. Get out
Yeah,
of here.
right.
Give me your hockey cards, you kids.
They're about 9 or 10 generations right now, so
Probably like up to like 1,000 Pokemon at this point.
you know what?
Dude.
I'm gonna
So
look
how?
it up.
So when you're they still have decks, right? They're still like battle decks, or is it all video game?
They have
no,
cards.
Yeah. Still,
So like, how are you supposed to put a deck together when you can't even encapsulate all the Pokemon?
Well, because yeah, go ahead, Dave.
No, that usually with like the card game, they don't have like every Pokemon in a set. They just have a set number of cards.
Well, that's good to know at least. It's the whole thing confuses me. I don't know why. I think they just made too much for me.
And with each new set that comes out, with each new generation, they basically, as far as I can tell, most stick with the latest couple of card series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, it's constantly new people coming in, old ones
Okay.
making an exit.
It's like Walking Dead. Every time there's a new black guy on the cast, they got to kill off the old one.
Mm-hmm. You only need one.
So is there balancing issues then? Because with all the amount of Pokemon there, you figure there'd be like 3 or 4 that are completely broken.
Yeah, I assume though. Like usually the community will have its own like bans and stuff. They have like their own like council that they decide like what is allowed and what isn't.
Dude, I should have checked. I have got to get in the habit of first thing in the morning or the night before opening this game and seeing, because I did not expect a 9 gig patch downloading at 0 kilobytes a second.
Oh yeah, because it's a lot of people are doing the same thing you are right now.
Who's playing Diablo 4 at 10 in the morning? Who are these unemployed teenagers?
Friday, yeah.
Oh, yeah, on a
the
Friday.
Lost Boys.
Why aren't you managing traffic, you airplane bastards? My grandmother's coming over. I don't got time for this.
Oh, I did see that one. I thought there was like a memeology, like this like chick talking about how good the infrastructure or how much it's improved. And the guy just like the cameraman scrolls up to the board and it's nothing but delayed.
Oh, yes, that was the Montreal Pierre-Elliott Trudeau Airport. That was funny as hell.
It canceled. Like, yeah, it looks really good. Only like a third of the flights are on time, but hey.
Oh no, it's like 90% were delayed. There goes everything. Yeah, the airports in Canada are just messed. After COVID, because they had to save money, so they fired everybody, and then everybody could get a new job went. So now they're trying to hire people, and nobody wants to sign up. And now all the airports are getting the airlines blamed for it, because they're like, I don't control the baggage people. I just run the plane. So everybody's mad at everybody.
Yeah.
Dave, to answer your question, right now there are about 1,015 different Pokemon.
1,015? Jesus.
Yeah, and these are not, and this doesn't include like the regional versions.
Oh, that does include the regional version.
So yeah, including the regional version, there's probably a couple.
I think they kind of screwed themselves by making that a must-have for each new game.
Waiting on another update. How many updates did they do last night?
They only had a hot fix.
Oh.
Yeah, what's with all the updates, bud?
Dude, it's like a 9 gigabyte update. SimCity 3 or SimCity 4 with all my mods is 1 gig.
Wow.
I could have been sitting here building a city right now.
Gotta be rebuilding, what is it, Hong Kong?
Hong Kong. That was the world I had back in like 2008 when I was deployed. I wanted to get back to it.
Yeah, but your resolution is also a lot lower.
Oh, it's higher now. You can build custom resolutions and like upscale it a lot.
Your 4K city.
Oh, dude. I'm feeling old today. I've got my sciatic nerve bothering me. And so I'm walking all retarded, and I walk by this woman that's got like cerebral palsy. Stared at me. Fucking making fun of her. I'm like, I promise I'm not.
Why are you doing the Harlem Shake beside Michael J. Fox, Marty?
Oh, good lord. Now that I look back, it does seem a little insensitive. Put up
Yeah, it's
my
all
official statement. Apologize.
Hey, 9%. We're updating. We're updating slowly but surely.
Are y'all not playing Diablo?
I probably
I'm updating
should have
it.
gave you a heads up on that, but didn't think about it.
It should be on me to be the professional and check this stuff. Check your gear before you run it. But so I'll own that. I was just so excited over my new video. actually doing very well.
Oh, really? The SimCity one is doing well.
Yeah.
Nice. I liked it.
Everybody's in there arguing about how they hated Skyline, so I was like, sweet.
Oh.
What's the
Is,
Sky? You mean the Skyline of SimCity or something
No,
else?
the Skylines XL is a different game. It was like the next gen type of thing, but it's like Minecraft. You know, there's like a certain level of complexity you like a game to have, a simulation to have before it starts to get weird. I think SimCity 4 kind of at that perfect level where ease of play and complexity balanced out. But I knew something was up when I was sleeping and the whole during the night, like a whole bunch of unemployed people that couldn't sleep last night were watching, and I'm like, that's great. Or Koreans, I'm not sure which.
Well,
That's the target.
I get it because it's the same thing I have with Minecraft. Minecraft's complexity is a bit too much for my taste.
So you need just a little less than that. I can see that. It used to be way simpler. It's just these new updates. They keep. I agree. This last one kind of like crossed the threshold for me too. So I think I'm just going to downscale. Although technically for the views, I should be playing around with sniffers and what's the new and the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, cherry blossom. It's weird because some of my old videos that included cherry blossoms are doing well with some of my newer videos. Like, oh, I guess people are really looking for that stuff right now.
Yeah. I guess it's whenever YouTube decides to show people your stuff.
Really like that stuff.
Well,
17%.
It's a bit weird. You say it went a bit over your threshold with the newer updates, 120, but then you're playing like, was it again, Sky Factory? I mean,
Sky Factory's not complicated. It's fake complexity, though. It's just progression.
No.
So it's totally different. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's like you know those open world games like GTA and that aren't really open world. They're still just linear. It's just you can see a lot more around you while you're doing the linear thing.
No, I mean, like you have a set path and you need to follow the path. You can't just cross points in the path, let's say.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look at that mountain there in Skyrim. That'll be great. And there's a knight standing at the gate here. It's like, sorry, sir, you can't go through here. I'm looking for a steak. And you're like, now I got to hunt for a steak.
Yeah.
Fake open world nonsense cutscenes.
Well, one thing that isn't fake is the one Mish suggested with Conan Exiles. God damn it, man! Technically I finished it right now because I have what's called finally made the keystone, and once you use it, you're basically out of the game indefinitely. You need to make a completely new character. Everything that you did is deleted. You start all over again.
Ooh.
Because you technically finished the game.
Oh, what other game had that? There was something. I think it was Binding of Isaac or something like that. Yeah, it was like one of those roguelikes, and then once you get to the end, there was a certain thing you could do where it like deleted everything and you had to start from zero again. Like none of your built up stuff. I thought that was kind of neat.
In this case, it's a choice. I have the artifact. I just need to use it and I'm completely done. But, I mean, it feels like a waste. There's still a bunch of things to explore here in Conan, and it really is open world because you choose what you do, where you go.
Well, you know what they say. It's not your Conan. It's just your turn. Ba-dum-bum.
Well, they actually did place Conan in the game. He's just some character you find somewhere.
What is this?
Really? Is he just sitting around? Is it like old Conan or prime-aged Conan? Or was he on the Wheel of Pain? You just walking by like, that stupid pleb.
No, but he's like wandering the desert and he's freeing exiles who are basically put on a cross to die.
Oh, and the Tree of Woe kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's on a cross in the desert, and he's liberating the people and setting them free. Mm-hmm. And then that's where you start. You're an exile. You got taken down from the cross, and now you need to buff yourself up to survive in this world.
Put me on that Wheel of Pain. Give me 20 years. I'll be tough as shit.
Well, but yeah, you can make, like, everything is here. You can make Wheels of Pain. You can make sacrificial tables to drain the souls out of your sacrifices, or sacrifice them for their blood and make rituals.
You gotta build that sacrifice table so you can hear the lamentation of the women. favorite line in the movie. Dude, I love Conan. It is really like what I loved about 80s and 90s movies is they took like the most simple juvenile subject matter and they turned it into high art. Like I don't think people understand how great Conan was. Like do you know there's a tech for it where the music, orchestra, they actually had a new tech they invented that allowed you to change the speed and the cadence of the thing. So that way it matched the action in the film so that as they edited the film and changed it, they can have the music. And that's why the music fits so perfectly. They had to make a brand new like Lucasfilm technology to do that. Like the tightest script ever. Arnie didn't even speak for the first 43 minutes. 43 minutes. He had to basically be a silent film actor.
Didn't he do that before with some of his other stuff?
Well, he got dubbed in Hercules in New
Yeah.
York because they thought nobody's going to understand what he's babbling about.
No, it is difficult to understand him at times, especially in the beginning of his movie career.
But that was like back in the 80s where people are like, Chinese and Japanese are the same thing.
Yeah.
Don't they still say that?
I don't know. I'm not
Oh,
from
maybe down
Kentucky.
here.
Yeah. I'm not from Zombieland, Kentucky down there. I don't know what those people believe. I just know what their liberal children that hate them tell me. These are the worst monsters ever. I want to live in New York in a pod and eat bugs. And I'm just like, what the hell? How much do you hate your dad? Really?
Oh God! What did your dad do? Who hurt you?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm leaving the church. I'm going to make my own church with rainbows and hookers. Like, what?
Go ahead.
spaghetti meatballs in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh.
God, I feel so cringe in retrospect when you're like, yeah, I'm watching all these atheists talk. This is great. If I could go back and punch myself in the dick back then. Oh. He's not amazing. He's just a fat tard. Don't worry about it. If anybody gets that reference. Oh. Double B's in chat too. There will be blood. Opening with no dialogue for 15 minutes. Good call. I remember seeing, what's his face? Quentin Tarantino's take on that. How that essentially justified his whole behavior throughout the movie. That scene where he had to crawl over broken rocks to get his gold thing to the town. To show he had the fortitude of will to get there.
Oh yeah, I remember it. There Will Be Blood. It was with that actor who has only done like a handful of movies, but has won like 2 or 3 Oscars for.
Yeah, Day-Lewis.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis. That was it.
Yeah, he's one of them crazy method actors that literally like, oh, I'll become the guy. Like, he actually had to research what a proper Californian 1860s accent would sound like, and there's no current speakers of it, so he kind of had to put it together, which I don't know how true it is. Yeah, I remember Last of the Mohicans with him was good. My Left Foot was kind of crazy where he had to go full retard. That was neat.
He also did the one with Lincoln.
Oh yeah, Lincoln. What was the other one? He was doing one where he was like some IRA terrorist.
Come on, Daniel Day-Lewis or something.
Yeah, that's the guy.
He's good. Yeah, I
Why has he
remember.
not been in a Marvel movie yet? He would make a great, I don't know.
That's beneath him. He's one of those like uppity actors. Like,
Yeah, I know.
really about the craft, and he's one of those that gets. He's probably a asshole to work with because, like, he really gets into the character. So.
Oh yeah, he's a method actor, 100%.
Could you imagine being around him during There Will Be Blood?
I heard he was like a real life prick during that one too.
Yeah, I bet. I think I actually watched Last of the Mohicans. I think I watched it in the theater. It was like probably one of the first movies I ever saw.
I remember seeing it, yeah, as a kid, and I remember the end scene. It was all silent for like the last 20 minutes, and it was like hardcore action.
Yeah, it was really good. Just where they're running through, and then they got that little doo-doo music going.
Oh yeah, it's all like just drums and a gong or whatever.
Yeah, and like a violin or something. It's pretty good though.
Having stone axe fights, like you don't have enough axe fights in movies anymore.
Yeah, those Indians were bashing each other in the head. Yeah, it's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, during West Duty's thin years, back when he was playing that, and then Sagat from Street Fighter, but before, and Geronimo. I remember Geronimo.
Oh, you're talking about the bad guy Indian off of it?
Yeah, his name was West Duty. I remember I learned about him like as a character once he played Sagat in Street Fighter. I'm like, who is this guy?
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's that guy.
It's like, yeah, you should probably know like one of the only true Indian actors there is.
I was gonna
It
say,
gets
yeah, there was him.
recycled.
And they're all character actors, so you don't know their names. You just recognize them by face. There's him, and then there was the one who was in, what was it, the movie Speed, I think it was?
I don't know, but there's the one where like he's the translator for in the army movie, the Navajo or something.
Yeah, and then him.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's it. There we go. That's it. That's all of the Wikipedia page for Indian actors.
Yeah, Mohicans was awesome, and everybody hates the fact that it couldn't be nominated for a musical Oscar. It couldn't? If Planet of the Apes won for Best Music, there's no way this one couldn't. Planet of the Apes was just somebody throwing balls of steel around a mechanics factory and waiting to hear what chimes off with like a theremin.
Was it like a technicality or something?
I'm not sure. GQ, you'll have to let us know how come they couldn't be nominated.
I remember with Jim Carrey, like he was apparently a complete asshole on that one Andy Kaufman
Oh,
movie.
yeah. Yeah, he was trying method acting too, I remember.
Well, and like the Jerry Lawler was pissed off because like he said like Andy Kaufman we were friends, you know, it was all kayfabe, the hate, but he was still like giving him shit. Like that's not how like he acted to me at all. Like, what kind of method acting is that?
Oh, I get you. You're not even methoding right. Oh, okay. So there was two different composers, and back then you weren't allowed to have the best soundtrack with two dudes. That's gotta suck. We made the greatest soundtrack ever. Well, you guys get nothing. We don't share glory here.
Yeah, it's only a one composer show.
Give it to the composer for Howard the Duck, damn it.
Yeah.
That's the same with the Nobel Prize.
Oh, you can't share those?
You can, but up to 3 people. There can be a 4th.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
That's why with the Nobel Prize for Medicine, when it came to penicillin, antibiotics, the 3 that made it crafted the base for mass production were the first ones to receive it. And afterwards, like, was it like almost a decade later or 5 years later, the one who's actually known for discovering the substance itself. What's it called? What's he was called again?
I should know who this is. He's a Canadian, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, god damn it, I forget.
Anyways, yeah, we got chat. You guys get onto Google. Who's the penicillin guy? That guy. All right, no, they're talking about holes. Never mind.
Anyway, he got his a couple of years later. He got as the 4th person to receive it. Oh yeah.
Somebody should have told him, just be Obama. They'll give you a Nobel Prize.
Bomb the Middle East, as long as you're black, you know.
Yeah, but he was bombing it with drones, so he wasn't using people. I think that's why he got the Peace Award.
Very
for getting
peaceful.
us that much closer to Skynet.
The most peaceful way to bomb.
How to win the Nobel Prize? Simply be eloquent.
Gotta rhyme when you speak like a preacher. It's very peaceful.
Look good in a suit, you know.
Come on, Alexander Fleming. Come on, everybody knows that.
Fleming, that was it. Thanks, Marty.
Mhm.
Wasn't Fleming Canadian too? Or no, it's Ian Fleming.
He's
But back
British.
then, I don't think we were even Canada back then, so I think it still counts as Britain. It's hard to tell. We're a very weird country that way.
When did y'all convert to Canadian?
Oh, the official thing was World War One,
Ah,
because symbolically,
17,
but technically
18.
it's like 1986 maybe.
whoa.
We had our full constitution. It depends who
weird.
you ask. There was the Dominion of Canada was founded in like 17 something or other. Fuck, I should know this stuff. My school failed.
So it's only
Canadian
taken like
education
30
system. At it again.
So it's only taken like 35 years for y'all to F it up since Britain left you with it.
Yeah, well, in fairness, we did hire a moron globalist. We basically hired Greta Thunberg to run the country. What do we expect?
Wow. You're right. How dare you? How dare you?
Okay,
Damn.
yeah, so the Constitution Act 1982. There was Canada's original British North America Act in 1867. And then there was World War One, where, because normally when Britain went to war, we were automatically at war because we were still under their dominion. And I think World War One, we waited a week to join in, which showed we had our own agency.
It's that look. See, we're not controlled by them. We're not little brother.
Yeah, you can't tell me to do what to do. Like, I'm gonna still
No.
do it, but I'm gonna huff and puff first. But to be fair, TikTok's been filling me with like Canadian war crimes in the First World War. Dude, we were brutal. I
Yeah,
uploaded
remember
just
you.
one of like watching the sunset, and then I swiped down to see the first TikTok, and it's like back in Canada, there was a rumor that a German citizen murdered a Canadian officer, and so they burned a village to the ground. Then they found out it didn't actually happen. They're like, what the hell?
Like, oops, oopsie daisy.
Well, that's
a
in
little
fairness, us killing Germans, we were doing it for sport back then. Supposedly it was like a game for us.
Pork hunting.
They
Take
used to throw
that,
like cans of food
Nazis.
over it to show like humanitarian stuff, and then occasionally they'd put a grenade in one of the cans.
God.
It's like, holy Jesus.
My view of Canadians has totally changed. Now I just picture like half of y'all being like the rich guy on an island that has kidnapped people brought in so he can hunt them.
Yeah, basic, but polite.
Polite. Oh, like, hey, here you go. Here's you a nice steak dinner and some caviar and some wine before we go to kill you.
Yeah.
Are you referring to the movie Hunt, Marty?
Yeah, I think so. Ain't there like there's like 2 or 3 different movies like
There's
that?
hundreds of them. There's Surviving the Game. There's that Jean-Claude Van Damme one. Surviving the Game is my favorite though, because it had Rutger Hauer and Ice-T.
Rutger Hauer, man, he was pretty good in everything. He was a good actor.
Yeah, he had those icy blue eyes. He was like
Oh,
Jeff
yeah.
Fahey if he could act.
Dreamy. Oh, Jeff Fahey. The Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower
right?
Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I guess he
Or-
was big on the soaps. That's how I learned about him. Because when I was a
Yeah.
kid, my mom used to watch soaps, and I was 3, so I would just pick it up through osmosis.
I don't know, Drop Dead Fred, ain't that it or something where he was the imaginary friend?
He might have been Drop Dead Fred. That was Yahoo Serious, right?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Drop Dead Fred had Yahoo Serious as the guy.
Well,
Oh, wait, Drop
was
Dead Fred.
was that the guy that was like the invisible friend? No,
Hold
I'm
on a
not
second.
thinking about that.
Yeah, it's definitely not Rutger Hauer. No, some guy named Rick Mayall. Who the fuck is this guy? Carrie Fisher was in that one? Dude, that was like back when she was in The Burbs.
Oh god, Jeff Fahey kind of aged like he looks like a homeless person now. But,
Oh, yeah, dude. They brought him back for Machete. I think Machete lives.
oh.
I was like, holy jeez.
Hey, he
he
passes
looks
the 6
feathered.
foot test. 6 foot.
Guess he's a real man then. I still laugh. That's been like 2 years now, you know that? And it's still getting traction.
Oh man, it's never gonna end. It's like evergreen
That and the damn couch reference. It's like, come on, man.
couch.
That's been
Still
like
calling me
40 years
coach. All these guys with their nicknames. What's Rolo's nickname? Oh, he's the Godfather. What's your nickname? Oh, I'm Chad of Arabia. What's yours? I'm the couch.
Oh yeah.
now. Ryan is the casting couch.
Yeah. Well, not even casting, just couch. I don't even get like an adjective, just the couch.
Oh, couch, man.
Yeah.
How's the update coming along?
53%. I think
Nice.
finally those Koreans got off.
After 40 minutes. Woohoo!
Could be the
I
year.
know this is the worst stream I've ever done. It's been a black screen and me ranting about Yahoo Serious for 40 minutes. I don't know why people are watching. Oh, like, there's only 3 watching it, so I did lose a lot of
Oh
viewers.
well. Yeah. Oh well.
I would say it's the third worst.
Oh, that's true. The other 2, the computer just kept crashing, so at least it's on.
No, and the one where you kept dying and the loading screen kept popping up.
Oh, yeah. Man,
It's
good
good.
times. It's like an old couch full of beer farts.
Good lord, this Jeff Fahey. I'm trying to go through and find this movie that I remember him playing in. He's got like 180 different listings. Oh my God,
What are
he
you
could
thinking?
barely be
Darkman? He was
known.
in Darkman, wasn't he?
I don't know, but I'm thinking of one where he was like it was like a little boy's friend, and he was like an imaginary friend. It might not have been him, but it was like pretty messed up.
Dude, he's even older than I remember him being old.
What was the Lawnmower Man about? I just remember. Oh yeah, he was in Darkman 3. I see.
Yeah, Lawnmower Man was a Stephen King one, or I think it might have been one of the Bachman novels, but it was where James Bond there, he developed a cure for, what's the forgetful thing?
Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's. Yeah, and then they wanted to test it on the retard that used to mow the lawn. And then he started getting extremely smart all of a sudden. Then he tried to take over the world.
Oh,
And at the end, he
man.
was like, "I'm gonna insert my brain into the network. Once I'm in there, I'll ring all the phones in the world." And then at the end of the movie, he finally beats him. But then he's going upstairs afterwards, and then the phone starts ringing. And they look over, he's like, "Oh my god, he did it!" Then
Wait.
right after that, they came out with Shocker and Remote Control.
Man, how do you remember that? Like, I watched a movie like yesterday, and I've already forgotten like what I watched.
Dude, I can still quote the Goonies line for line. Like, I'm watching it, and I'll start reading the lines
man.
out. Freaks my girl out. I don't know, it's just one of those things.
There might be one. Super Troopers might be the only one I can do like that.
In fairness, it is just a series of 90-minute one-liners.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Fuck, I don't know the one you're talking about. It might not be Jeff Fahey at all.
No, it's not. I don't see it
He's a
anywhere.
working actor. Jesus.
I don't know for real.
Easy Rider 2. They made a sequel to Easy Rider. Didn't they kill Hopper and what's his face at the end? Yeah, some rednecks just pulled out a shotgun out of nowhere and killed them. How are you gonna make a second Easy Rider? The ride home. Maybe it's the trucker that had to drive the coffins back to like wherever they were from. Jesus.
Oh, dude, this is like really aggravating me now. Like the
Oh, the
I can't
downloading?
find it. No, the movie like that I can't find what I'm thinking about.
Oh.
Like it's on the tip of your
70%.
tongue, and you
Yeah.
can't think of what it is.
Well, if you'd spend less time eating cheesecake in the damn Everglades, maybe you could
That's
remember some
right.
shit.
Damn it.
You need some alpha brain. With some
But
supplements.
yeah. And if you haven't
That'll
watched
help you.
those movies, Marty, go watch them again. Shocker, awesome. Serial killer, they electrocuted him, and then just as they did, the power outage happened and a lightning strike hit, and so it put him into the TV, into the internet. And it was just a serial killer that would run around killing people on the internet. It was like a play on the Freddy Krueger thing.
What movie is this?
It's
Such
called
a,
Shocker.
I love these insane premises.
Oh, this isn't.
dude.
I thought that was Ernest Goes to Jail.
No,
Yeah, he
Ernest
gets
goes
pa-
to jail. Nobody gets murdered horribly.
He just
I
gets
don't- except for
powers.
the audience. Yeah. But the funniest part was at the end when they're like running through all the websites. It was technically TV because it's the 80s. They didn't know what it meant. But they're running through all these TV channels, like running in a David Attenborough documentary, and the serial killer's just chasing the dude. It's fucking funny. That's when I remembered Remote Control with Ritter. What's his name? Daryl Ritter? What's Ritter's name? The Three's Company guy.
John Ritter.
John Ritter, yeah, where they got a brand new satellite dish the devil gave them, and it sucked him into the TV, but he had the remote, which gave him the power to change things.
Dude.
And it had the guy who played the villain on Howard the Duck.
Oh.
He's in everything. He's like that. Oh, 1 second here. Howard the...
Dude, I'm thinking about Drop Dead Fred. That's the movie I'm thinking about. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
just,
but that's not
in
Jeff
my mind,
Fahey or
I know,
Yahoo Serious.
I don't know. I knew in my mind that was Jeff Fahey, and I guess I couldn't accept it.
Jeffrey Jones, that's the villain guy. He's the character that you always like, oh yeah, that guy, but you never knew his name. Well, his name is Jeffrey Jones.
Ah,
Oh man,
He played the devil in
Look
Remote
up.
Control.
devil.
Jeffrey Jones. No, you've got to do like an obscure movie channel, like just a little niche YouTube channel, like not that anybody would watch it, but it would be interesting.
I honestly, it's one of the pivots that I have planned when I'm sick and tired of the Manosphere. I really am.
Oh,
was
Jeffrey
thinking-
Jones! Oh my goodness, yeah.
See
that
what I
guy-
mean? Like you know exactly who he is. You just never knew his name.
Hilarious. Yeah. That's so funny.
But I would love that, dude, because there's all these movie review guys on. I see them all, and they all do that. Like, oh, The Room, it's funny, and then oh, it's the Neil Breen movies, and I'm like, it's kind of cliche at this point. I want to do the real random stuff, like Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
talking about how Kate Mulgrew's in that one. She went on to Professor Janeway.
Oh my goodness. You're like, just your whole thing's gonna be like, all right, here's this obscure movie with an obscure actor, and then it's all just gonna be like the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, like just talking about how different connections.
You have no idea. Like I have a Billy Blanks retrospective in my head
Oh,
right now. All the way back from King of the Kickboxers up to TC 2000, Talons of the Eagle, which is my all-time favorite B action movie. But then he starred with Cynthia Rothrock in Tiger Claws and Yahel Meri. Now, Cynthia Rothrock, you guys might remember, because she sued Mortal Kombat because they stole her likeness for Sonya Blade. She starred in a bunch of movies with Jackie Chan. She was like the blonde bombshell kung fu star in Hong Kong for like 20 years.
Oh, God.
And then, well, I can't remember the name of this one, but Billy Blanks also starred with the villain from Bloodsport. You know, Tong Po, not Tong Po. What's his name? Bolo Young. I can't remember what his name is in the movie, but yeah, Bolo Young was him in there, and he taught him this move where you punch a plank of wood and then it explodes a watermelon beside it. And it was such like a random martial art. Like, what do you need this for? And then at the end of the movie, they're trying to escape a building that's blowing up. And the main villain from, I don't even know if you guys remember this one. There was a blonde, like bodybuilder type guy. He was in a movie with Brian Benben and Dolph Lundgren, where he played an alien that was stealing dopamine as like a drug fix. So he was killing people. What the fuck was the name of that one?
Hey, you hear that noise?
Can't be in that many movies.
You hear that noise? That was like your last subscriber leaving.
Technically, I got 3 more.
Uh,
Dream On. Yeah, Brian Ben was on Dream On. What's the name of the movie, though? How are they not going to put it? He's only got 1. I guess, yeah, there was fair enough. There was Radioland Murders.
oh,
The Brian Ben show? What the hell? How's he going to top Dream On? He was an editor that slept with hot chicks all day.
yeah, for real. Come on.
Dude, why did they get rid of it? It's like they wiped his movie from everything.
Dude, like, if you did, like, make it, just say, like, you got, like, won the lotto, like, you got, whatever, $20 million, like, you would turn into a couch. You would be, like, 300 pounds, but you'd be like a Wikipedia of, like, movie knowledge, like.
Yeah. God
so
damn
funny.
it. It's not Dolph versus Alien. You know what? Dolph Lundgren was in it, too.
Do you watch a lot of movies still?
Not still. I don't know. I've just been busy.
Yeah.
I wish I did, though.
They're
The
not
problem is
as-
nothing in past 2010's any good. 94%.
Well, that writer's strike, you know, just kill it all
Yeah.
off.
Can't believe all those shitty authors aren't getting paid.
Dang it.
I've always said that I was gonna like try to go back and watch from the beginning, like all the Oscar winners, but before they got all political and like weird, you know, maybe stop in the '90s or something. But I don't know. I think that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
start back with like Citizen Kane or whatever. Like I've got that like saved on like Amazon, but I just never get around to watching it.
Yeah.
You should.
That and Casablanca,
Was it actually good? I've seen Casablanca, but I haven't watched Citizen Kane.
I hadn't either.
It's like, you know,
Found
like
it.
Schindler's List always gets praised, but I thought that movie kind of sucked.
It was
Yeah,
definitely
it's
slow.
boring.
How depressing.
Okay, I found the movie. It's called I Come in Peace. It was
Ooh.
Dolph Lundgren and Brian Ben in like a
Peace
buddy
hot?
cop movie. And the blonde villain, which what the fuck was his name? Matthias Hues. Yeah. He's not actually the bad guy. He's not the brother from Die Hard. He's actually a totally different blonde Swedish villain. But he played an alien in this one, and he had to steal dopamine from people, so he'd freak them out, then murder them, and then jab them in the head with this thing and steal it all.
That's almost
Anyways,
like
he
a
starred in
Adrenochrome.
the movie with Billy Blanks. And at the end, he was holding the door closed so they couldn't get out. And so Billy Blanks remembered that watermelon smashing movement, so he punched the door and exploded his chest. I was like,
Oh,
it's my all-time favorite Chekhov's gun in movies.
oh, that's funny. Goodness. Oh, now it makes sense. That's wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Exactly.
Exploding head.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm in. 100%.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
fucking go. No more
Yeah.
talking about Billy Blanks movies.
Yes.
Question is, does it even start on the thing?
Well, we'll see. Can you get in the queue?
Oh, yeah, the queue. Damn it.
I don't think there's a queue for me, thankfully.
Oh, you're in, though?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, this whole time I find out, like, I wasn't in this whole time. What are you talking about? Like, wait a minute.
I've just been waiting.
Oh, it just crashed on me.
What?
That's weird.
For all that
So
wait.
close.
The last 6 bytes of the patch didn't work, and so they're like,
Duh.
oh, you gotta...
Download it all again.
Oh, there we go. Queued. Logging. Items lose durability.
They do. That's usually not a problem at all in this game.
Hope so.
I think it's only when you die, so it...
Wow. I don't want to learn all this crap. Shut up. I just want Pat Stedman before he has to go to jail in September.
That's the sensing?
Oh, I need to make a new character for Seasonal Realm. I'm just going to continue.
Yeah, you have to beat the campaign anyway before you get all that into that seasonal stuff.
I wonder, have you made videos on this yet or just streams?
I think I made one video, yeah, a review of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Other than a review, I'm not sure how to make a video out of this.
Yeah, it is hard. Like most of the videos I see are just, you know, like informative, like, oh, here's your best place to farm. And that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'd actually, like, make a story out of it, you know, or anything like that.
Yeah. Except
All right. There he is.
your party campaign does not match the... what? The one thing I wanted to read and it didn't let me.
Oh, are you farther than you?
I don't know.
Hello. Do you have this spreading darkness?
I don't know what that means.
If you hit your map, go to campaign quest. Does it show that?
Map
Is we
plans.
hit M?
All right, what am I looking for?
M over here in actually not.
Quests.
Do you see where I
campaign
pinned
quests. All right, what am I looking for in the campaign quests?
it?
I'm
Is
on
it?
Act 3, The Making of Monsters.
Yeah, spreading darkness. Okay, then we're fine. As long as you have
Tracked.
yeah, as long as you have that, then we're good.
Oh, then whatever. Although I have a new level in something, I think. What's the shadow step? Stab the guy from the back. Ooh. All right, I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Right on.
Everybody's like, oh, what?
Hmm?
I'll finish that story later, sirs. All you gotta know that the watermelon punch was literally what won the game at the end.
Nice. They set it up in the beginning and then they get the payoff at the end.
Yeah. But it was such cheesy training, too, because you know when they usually have training, you got to be in like a mountain monastery or something? Yeah. It was nothing like that. It was literally a black room that was empty because they couldn't afford a set.
You got old cheap movies, yeah. Hey, sometimes those are the best.
All the buttons. Yeah.
Less is more.
It was just the roughness of it. You could just sit back. You didn't have to worry about it.
Just enjoy it. CGI BS.
Oh yeah, they couldn't even afford squibs. People, you just fall down when you get shot there.
Like those old Seagal movies. Stupid
Why are
bugs.
those fireflies there? Is that for you?
Those are like projectiles that one of the things shoots. I don't know why they're going so slow though, and why they're so persistent on the screen.
You like that, nerd? I'll kill you.
Wrecked. Apparently, Rogue's supposed to be like
that.
the best class now, so like everybody's playing it.
I was here before it was cool.
I know. I was like, damn, that was my first class. So I feel like I don't want to be lumped in with those, fair weather
Posers?
fans. Yeah,
See, you get it.
just not cool anymore.
You took too much, man. Too much. I was just guys joking about my random movie thing. Whoa, Horseman. Problem now is that like there was a lot of movies that were kind of higher budget that everybody kind of doesn't remember. Like I could talk about Best of the Best, and that was a big deal back then.
Yeah, I'd
It's
never
like
heard
the
of
first
it.
Taekwondo movie with what the hell's the guy's name? He's in everything now. It doesn't matter. There's a whole plot to Diablo I should probably be paying attention to right now instead of just skipping things.
If it's Taekwondo, Scott Atkins.
No, Chris Penn. He played the cowboy in it. And for crying out loud. Best of the best. Not the Korean guys. They were brothers. Eric Roberts, that's the one. James Earl Jones. See what I mean? Like a huge cast. Everybody's like, eh.
Wow. Nobody really remembers it.
That old man there.
But it was good. It had like really tugged at the heartstrings because the main character, his brother, got killed in a Taekwondo match by the evil bad guy who had like an eye patch, so you knew he was evil. And then he had this like crazy move he would do where it was like a front turning, spinning back kick. And when they were testing how hard people can kick, he kept holding back until James Earl Jones yelled at him with his big voice, and so he gave this kick off, and it destroyed their computer. Like that's how strong it was. And then right at the end, he had a chance to use it, but he chose the path of forgiveness instead.
Oh, wow.
It's like, don't kill him. He's gonna kill him.
You told me
And
to
then
leave
at the end,
you
he's like, I
alone.
know I took your brother. I feel bad. I'll be your brother now. And it was like,
remember.
the 80s were wild, man. They always had to make it feel good at the end of a movie.
Yeah.
Hand me that bottle.
Unlike the Indiana
What
Jones
happened
movie.
to you?
I just feel like, man, this guy's old. Actually, I think it did have
All
an
right, I'm out of the manosphere. I'm out of the manosphere. I'm out. Exactly, Eric Roberts. This just sounds like too much fun. And I know I can ramble for the 3 hours it would take to draw the connection between Best of the Best and Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. Shut up, you little girl.
All right, now we talk to this drunk.
No words from Roma.
See, now if they just made it so they didn't have those giant icons up here, I could not care. I could actually pay attention to what the thing said.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you don't
But I
have
literally
to.
talk and then it just gives me a waypoint. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like here. Go from here to here.
Like, I don't even know who the baddie is. Are we fighting the devil? Are we fighting Lydia?
Lilith.
Is it Baal? Lilith, eh?
Yeah, that female devil.
Of course. I was like, of course they have to make the villain the girl. The whammon.
Absolutely. It's very fitting. The mother of sanctuary. I think it's like for people with mother issues. Gotta fight mom.
Well, apparently they did the reverse with the new with the Barbie film.
Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to look up spoilers. My girl wants to go see it.
Really should. Oh.
Oh man! Apparently, as far as I get it from the Critical Drinker and his ensemble, you're gonna fucking hate it.
I'm going to get loaded. I don't care. She's like, I'm not watching it in a normal theater. We're going to one of the VIP ones that got the chair and the waiter and the booze. And I'm like, done.
I've been to some of those things, man. They're expensive though.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, we don't go see movies much because they're mostly shit. If we're going to do it, might as well treat it like
Yeah. Like
eating
it's
out
an
at a
event.
restaurant's like $100 minimum now.
Oh, I assume yeah, in Toronto, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only like 50 here. Well, it depends on where you go, actually.
Jesus.
If you go to like a steakhouse, you could easily spend like $100.
Yeah, we went to Chick-fil-A. Grabbed like she grabbed a fry, I grabbed a chicken nuggies, and we grabbed 2 milkshakes. It was like $35.
Jesus. $35.
Yeah.
That'll be like $20
It's just
here.
Canadian inflation. We really are stupid right now.
But I mean, it does cost
So-
like $20, yeah, for like a few things to do meals, you know. Like each meal's like over $10,
Yeah.
so it could be pretty close to that. Man.
Each meal over $10, dude. Yeah. All right, we're about twice that. I mean, it's Canadian money, so it doesn't really count. But
But I guess that's what more. I don't know how the Canadian dollar compares to the American dollar.
70 cents on the dollar.
Okay.
It's almost all. We like actually, for our exports to work, we kind of have to peg it there. So that's why we started spending a bunch of money when America started spending a bunch of money.
Left alone.
Ah, I'm dragging everybody down. Nice.
Yeah, there was a brief period in the 90s where our dollars were at par and our economy just went to shit because like no American wanted anything anymore.
It's like, I'll just get it for somewhere else. Thanks.
Yeah, if I want to pay the same amount, I'm buying American.
America.
Is
Not
anyone here?
just Canada. Gotta go to China instead.
Well, technically it was Mexico because a lot of it was just the manufacturing for cars and stuff.
Ah, yeah. They do have a bit of manufacturing still.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we're kind of the Detroit of Canada now.
Oh
It's
no.
getting worse.
Oh no.
Well, that's the other thing. So my TikTok's all full of those World War I Canadian war crimes.
Mm-hmm.
My girl's one is full of people yelling at Trudeau at protest. Like everywhere he goes, he has to cut his trip short because there's like an angry mob outside calling him an asshole. It's like
Nah.
hilarious.
Nice.
Like if you do a search here, guys in the chat, do a search for Trudeau got yelled at yesterday, and you'll see it's like 500 videos of all different places. Even small towns.
Oh.
500 people in
Satyr
the town.
skull.
400 of them are calling him a dick.
Very popular.
And then you watch
guy.
like the news reports on it. It's funny. They keep saying he has Trump flags. It's like there's no Trump flags. That doesn't exist. What you're seeing is those F Trudeau flags that everybody's been using, which are hilarious. Very few times has Canada outdone America in something, but I think our Let's Go Brandon versus F Trudeau, it's like not even close.
Damn, he's that unpopular. We'll see though.
There's a guy, we drove down to Niagara Falls. He did his house. You go to his side of his house, he's got a giant billboard with the F Trudeau logo on it. He must have paid like $3,000 for that, just so people driving by could know he hates him. That's how much people hate
Dang.
this guy.
It definitely polarizes.
Yeah, it's at the point now I figure he's like that purple pill debate guy that he just likes the abuse.
Yeah. He just like it likes kind of like that martyrdom. Like, look how much these plebs hate me.
Yeah. Hey, did you watch that one by the way or no?
No. And I don't think I will.
Yeah, me neither. I put a link to it and let you guys check it out. But I mean, you kind of already
Nice.
know how it's going to go.
Not interested. Yeah.
What's the kid? Brown Pat Stedman or whatever?
Should have gotten Sabo on there with him. You just eat an apple while while they debate.
I will admit, that one, yeah. I watched that one like 4 times. Oh, like a picture of the George Costanza. It makes you more casual when you're on the phone.
I won't eat it.
Dude, what are you doing now?
I got Bone Storm now. I reached
Like,
high
that's
enough to
crazy.
get my
You're sitting
ultimate.
there spinning.
Yeah, my Bone Storm. Like a hurricane of bone. A random sanctuary filled with ghosts. These are a pain in the ass.
I like it. Ghostbusters vibe.
Yeah. I think they're trying to make another one of those stupid movies.
Really? I watched the one with the kids, and it was
Was
actually
that any
not
good?
bad. It was
All
like
right.
it's good because they just kind of redid all the old tropes, so it was a
Okay.
bit too winky. But I mean, compared to the competition, it was great.
Oh yeah, like it doesn't have a bunch of fat chicks on it.
Oh yeah, no fat chicks.
I just don't know if like I like the first. There was only 2 right in the beginning. There wasn't like a third that I can't remember.
Yeah. No, they were gonna do a third, but it didn't go because Bill Murray's like, we don't need anything else to this.
Yeah.
And then they had him under contract. They're like, do it or you're fired. And he's like, damn it.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
yeah.
hey, bro.
Yeah, I just died.
You died?
No, that random guy I was talking to was going crazy.
Oh.
You know, they just randomly die and ghosts appear.
Okay, so my arrow storms, they don't lock on to guys, so I just got to get up in their face and so they can get the whole spread.
Ah, nice. Yeah. What do you have, barrage?
I don't know. You're mistaking me, somebody who pays attention and reads the menus. I think you've got the wrong message, sir.
That thing, yeah.
I'm the intuitive player. If it doesn't make sense because of the icons, then I'm just out.
Got him.
I gotta be more liberal with the healing potions because they get so many of them.
Oh yeah, you do drop. It's kind of weird because like when things get bad, like you're like, oh man, I don't have any healing potions. But then like most of the time, it's just like, oh, they're just everywhere.
Yeah. You guys didn't expect all that, did you?
It was an interesting mechanic that they added versus just carrying around a ton of healing potions on your bar.
Yeah, see, that's funny. I missed that, though, because it was like, how many do I think I'm going to
Yeah.
need? Do I to save some money? There was like, you had to make choices.
Yeah, I had to choose. Do I want three slots of mana potions on my bar? I want 2, and then
They could
2
change your
healing
style,
potions.
like
Yeah.
how aggressive you'd play.
Okay.
I just want to meet these new gamers that they're trying to appeal to, because they make everything so retarded.
I guess it's, yeah, just casual audiences.
Like that idiocracy guy. It's like, I just want to get off of work and play with my kids. Give me Diablo.
Mm-hmm. I need to stay away from my kids. Give me Diablo.
Yeah, well, yeah. You missed the air quotes because I'm not on camera right now. Damn, I missed you. I'm coming, Davey.
And I made it into the sanctuary.
You must spawn more overlords.
This looks
New
like,
curtain. Apple in the first.
This looks like a Canadian church.
There's no gay weddings in here.
Oh yeah, did a few get burned down?
Oh yeah, we did have that.
Where is Elias?
They were mad about some natives or some First Nations.
Yeah, well, the churches thing, they had a bunch of them burned down, but then one guy started shooting up a mosque, and they forgot all about that.
Ah, yeah.
That was the whole whataboutism that kind of came in for a bit there.
That would do it, I guess. I'd much rather cover that.
But it's all in Quebec too, right? That's like a whole different planet.
Ah, that's like your rural area, right?
Well, no, it was
French,
all over in Quebec. It's just Quebec is... What part of America doesn't count? That's
That would
the
be like
best
the
way to describe
flyover
it.
state, yeah. Like the flyover Midlands areas.
No, it's not
yeah.
even that, though. It's... The best I've heard is when people talk about Miami. They're like, that's almost America.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of like that.
It's like Cuba light. There's so
Yeah.
many Hispanics there.
So Quebec is like the cousin Eddie of France, if that makes sense. Remember from National Lampoon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
one-
so he's
the one with the
cousin
RV.
Eddie of
Cousin
France.
Eddie. So you're talking about
Yeah.
Montreal?
All of Quebec.
Yeah. What else is there in Quebec? Isn't like Canada just large cities and then just wilderness? Like you'll die if you go out here.
A lot of it, but Quebec's different. Like they got for the big cities, they got Ville de Quebec, which is the
Huh?
capital. City of Quebec. Ville is like village. Ville. And then there's Montreal, but it's got a lot of like 100,000, 200,000 towns like Sept-Îles, Chicoutimi. But it's one of those weird ones like Europe where every town has its own accent.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah. And then
It's almost like
Gatineau,
Hawaii
which is
or
half in
something.
Ontario and half in Quebec.
Human knowledge shall be shared.
You said like Hawaii?
Like it's not even attached. It's almost like a different country.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the liars and learned thieves of the world shall perish in their regret.
It wouldn't be so bad, except for it's like hardcore socialist.
Oh, they're all
Like the
socialists.
taxing is just ridiculous. Oh,
What
dude.
a lame
Because of the federal transfer payments, they're essentially on like welfare. The whole province is the welfare
Oh.
queen of Canada.
Oh,
Are they worse than Toronto?
I hate welfare states.
Dude, Toronto's got nothing. Nothing on Montreal.
Really? Wow. Is it just that they
Toronto's just
start
got
off?
big city soy.
Oh yeah.
It's the
So
big grievance they've had this whole time.
Huh.
Because the French abandoned them, and then the Anglos treated them poorly, and now they've been running that grift for forever. But the problem is they got a large enough amount of population that you can't win an election without winning Quebec.
Oh man.
So they got like that
Mm.
Iowa caucus vibe to it too. I don't know why Iowa is important for America, but
I teleported out.
Not really. I don't know. It's just I don't know. For some reason, they have that location there. I guess it's kind of a good middle ground point.
Oh,
for
what,
the-
Idaho?
As far as like, politically, like
Iowa.
Republican.
Oh, Iowa. Isn't one of the
Yeah.
first?
well, that's what I heard. Yeah, it's because
states?
it's the entire state's like a swing state. So yeah,
Yeah,
Mm,
right.
Yeah, it's one of the swing states, and I
but
think
that's
it's
it.
one of
Quebec.
the earlier ones to do it, or for like the what is it? Not the runoffs. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking on it. The Republican nominations or like those kind of things. They like.
Ah, okay.
I think it's one of the beginning places that actually does their stuff. So winning it could like give you
'cause
an
Quebec
early
doesn't
boost.
care. Yeah, Quebec doesn't care about left or right or any of that stuff. It's just whichever side promises to pay them, that's the one they'll vote in.
Hmm. It's a lot of places. I need my money.
Well, that's not entirely true. Alberta, they don't care who pays. They're just not going to vote Liberal.
Hmm.
They'll vote NDP before they'll vote Liberal. They just, ever since Trudeau, like Trudeau Senior, they're like, never again.
Oh, did you teleport out of that area, Ryan?
Yeah, I did. Did you not?
I did too. But
That's
where are you? Oh, you're over in
coming. Go on
Kovashad.
the
Did you click on the waypoint in Pardu?
I
Probably
mean,
not.
ask no questions, hear no lies, Dave.
Okay.
I can find my way there.
All right.
Dude, this bear wants a piece of my ass.
Get out.
Yeah, I can outrun wolves. I gotta speak with Demian. Did you speak with Demian yet?
No, I haven't.
All right, well, get on that.
I don't know who Demi is.
I'm on Melnick's Hill right now.
I'm in Lorgath. Here. I had a. Oh, I guess it's. I was telling the battle pass only applies to seasonal characters.
There's a seasonal character? What the hell?
Yeah, that's one of the Diablo's big things that they added. I think they were in Diablo 2 as well. They had ladder characters, I think is what they were called back in the day.
Man, I miss the days where I could just give a company money and they give me a game to play.
Mm-hmm. But now everyone.
Oh, and to
wants-
answer your question, Zach, yeah, Trudeau was a fail. Well, he wasn't a failed pickup artist. He was good enough at it. He just had the weirdest routines. But I think it's because he was rich and his dad was famous and he was kind of tall that he could still work his failed routines. Like his falling down the stairs trick was always weird.
Hmm.
But he was like a theater kid. Rich kid, theater kid.
What's with the theater
Be a while, Fred.
theater kids?
What's that?
I said, what's with the theater
It's the
kids thing?
overacting.
Oh, they're
The
just
overacting.
acting. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you see a lot of people do. TikTok is bad for that too. I noticed my girl started talking like it where, you have to move your eyebrows a lot as you're talking, like you're
Yeah,
on a
really
Nickelodeon
expressive.
show, and- yeah, the hamminess to it. It's just I just call that theater kids.
Oh god, I
And the
hate
rich theater kids are the worst.
I hate that in Minecraft too. Any of those Minecraft videos where it just start off way too excited.
Oh yeah. Hey kids, what's up?
Whoa, we're gonna teach you how to make a brand new iron farm. But first, hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, way too stupid to laugh.
Kill me now.
Like, oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I think I'll click off.
Yeah. I don't like that stuff.
And you're way. It's like way too excited. I just wanna know what to do, please.
Yeah, there's no way that surprised you. It's a cherry blossom. Like, come on, sir.
Whoa! Yeah, I know. That's insane.
Man, I've really got to start getting those map waypoints that you do, because this is a long trek.
It is. There's a one up here. I forget.
there's
You
one.
don't. You know the map revealed. For some reason, it revealed the entire map since I did it once.
Whatever.
I cannot do that here.
I can't. There's some people trying to like make this start this rumor that if you
Hey, bro.
follow rats, yeah. So you got that this waypoint?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait, there's claims I can do? Whatever.
Claims.
I don't know what that means, but I claimed it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can screw up the dash even more. I can select one upgrade. Slows enemies 30%, or... Wow, my dash now, if I hit more than one guy, it cools down faster.
Nice. It's pretty. Dash is fun.
Down the stairs. You guys, you got to look this stuff up now. You look it up. I don't know what the search would be. Probably like Trudeau falling downstairs. But he was back in his days where he had like the curly hair and like the pirate mustache and stuff. And it's talking at some French TV show about how he'd meet girls. And he's like, yeah, I'd talk to him. And then I just pretend to fall down the stairs. And then he fell down the stairs.
Like some like Jim Carrey routine or something like that.
Basically. And then the girl would be like, oh my God, are you okay? And she'd follow him down there. And he's like, well, actually, yes.
I was just pretending to be an idiot.
Yeah. Twitter in 2023. Joke's on you. I was just pretending to be your cuck and retarded.
Here, look at this Lambo I bought my wife. Or I made my wife video
Dude,
number one. How
That
smart
man
am
is
I?
single-handedly killing the passion of shit posting for me. I hate that
Yeah.
guy.
Yep. It's like, sure it doesn't bother you, man. I believe you.
I mean, and I should see it coming too, because all these guys like whoring their families out for clout. It really was the end goal.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, oh, I'll actually whore her out for clout.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm smart. I'm above this attachment.
I'm above this petty jealousy and attachment and
Yeah.
love.
Who's
of your
smart?
family.
Adam 22,
guy.
man.
Oh, I'm smart enough that I can disconnect, and if somebody wants to bang my freshly minted wife, then go ahead. I'm a mature adult.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
That's what mature adults do.
Yeah, of course. Loser. It's so funny that he's like going like full cut. He's like, I'm the poster boy now of cuts. He's like,
I'm just gonna lean into it.
it's like next thing he's trademarking it, coming out with Cuck merchandise and the Cuck Lincoln chair by the Adam 22 Lincoln chair.
Jack Murphy's
Yeah,
probably
Jack
like,
Murphy is
yes.
so
Thank
pissed.
God.
Yeah.
Well, he's pissed because his career's over, and this Adam guy is just raking in revenue. He's like, God damn it!
Why didn't I cash in? Instead of
Just
yelling
to rub
at.
it in, he should make a liminal order for like cucking.
Exactly, the BBC liminal order.
You guys didn't expect all that murder, did you? Didn't think so.
Knife him.
Falchion. I don't know what that is, but it's gold colored. I think that's a good thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. The yellows are the rare, and like the orange ones are legendary.
Wow. Plus 10 on the random arbitrary scale.
Yeah, they have so much loot in this game. It's almost ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, morning, Chase. It's good to see you. You missed the most exciting black screen stream ever.
Yeah, the first hour was lit.
Yeah.
It was all just one big BLM protest. It was black screen.
Yeah.
Solidarity.
What did he
Can you believe the injustice that's going on? Did we not learn anything from the summer of rioting? I mean, protesting.
Mm.
Hey, if you can't buy them a house, then you're probably racist. I'm not saying you are, but you probably are. Or no, was it 3 houses how many houses did the BLM guys
don't
get at
know.
the end? Like 4?
I know that one chick at least got like one really nice house. $1 million house.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of like network or, you know, like those sort of people that go to businesses and do consulting. Consult you on
I was gonna
racism.
say,
Yeah.
that's the-
They got it. They
I guess
certainly
I can't
cashed
be
in
mad at
from
her
it.
for doing what Deloitte does anyway. The
Yeah.
only difference is just chain the grift.
Mhm.
Instead of best practices, let's just call it racism. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure there's going to be another incident that gets pushed up
The
sometime
election
soon.
is coming up.
It is. It'll be something like dubious. But lately, those things just haven't been getting traction.
Everybody's kind of burnt out.
Yeah,
it was like,
I guess people are
Pride. This year, nobody wanted it. They're like,
Yeah.
whatever, we're done.
Like, we don't want this. We gotta get that guy in a sub.
Oh, speaking of which, dude, it's the funniest thing I ever saw. Did you guys hear? I don't know if you heard about this. This was in Canada, but there was this Muslim person that didn't want to be part of Pride, or didn't want her kids to be part of Pride, and then the kid recorded the teacher putting her on blast for being a racist, basically saying, "Get out of my country," because we're more. She was like so woke that she turned into like a racist. It was funniest. If you don't believe in diversity for all, then you need to go back to your country, or they will rape and murder you. You're like, what the hell?
That's right.
Yeah.
Rooftop. Yeah. Or throw off the top. Hey, do you know
You
what
want us to respect your book? You need to respect our book. And I don't even know what book she was talking about. But it's
You know
the
what the
funniest
black-
recording.
you gotta post that for us.
I'll
The
have to
best.
find it.
Oh God, I can't even talk today. The Black
it out.
Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter kryptonite is called taxes. It's like, what is this thing? What you have to pay to somebody
Bam,
else?
right in the
You
Wesley
just-
Snipes.
you
I
get to
love
keep
it.
it all.
Damn, there's
He was
donations,
original.
right?
The Wesley
BLM.
Snipes.
Yeah. No, the one co-founder, the woman, she had like a $10 million house and like didn't like do anything
Please.
remotely right, like legally, and just
Mhm.
bought the houses and didn't. I don't even know if she filed taxes. But it's
Oh, dear.
all mine. It's all mine.
Dude, how funny, how stereotypically funny would that be? That guy
Yeah.
loses all that BLM money because of taxes. Maybe that's the
Oh
plan.
yeah.
Pay
Oh,
the
that's
reparations, then get them on the tax returns.
Yeah,
Oh god, dude,
redistribution.
we're all gonna get it back. Yeah. Redistribution that way.
Burning hell. Let's hope we can
Like, hey, those consultants need to be paid. Those favors need to
Yeah.
be fulfilled. Expect it back.
Isn't it the case with all those winners from those TV shows with their renovating their houses or winning a house and then
Oh yeah,
they can't even pay the taxes anymore?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
That's
They
funny.
wound up selling the house. Like there was a whole big news article and maybe like a news like a thing off like one of the main CNN or MSNBC, but it was like a certain percentage of the people wind up selling their house because they can't afford the taxes.
Hmm.
But the house that they just fixed up for them, everybody's like, "Yay!"
Yeah, move
Then
that
they
bus.
get the bill. Oh, move that bus! Yay!
Oh, here's
Oh,
your
well.
property assessment. Sorry. You
Oh,
can't afford
yeah.
it anymore. Time to leave.
The
I
county
remember
tax.
that when I learned
Oh, go ahead.
county tax.
I need my
Oh, I
I
was
was just
saying
gonna
the
say Price is
county
Right at the
that-
same thing.
Yeah, the tax assessor. He's like the black guy behind the tree meme, like rubbing his hands together, just waiting. Yeah, that's y'all.
Oh, jeez, it's Alex in the chat. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, brother. It's no Skyrim, but it'll work.
he's
Yeah,
probably-
I guess Price is Right had that too, where if you wanted to win the car, you had to pay the taxes on it before you left the thing.
Ooh.
But they'd offer you like a small cash payout instead if you want, and that's why they never had to pay anybody for all the stuff they won.
Oh, nice. The dark side of these, what happens behind the scenes. Didn't you just post a Price is Right thing where like it's Vanna White?
Yeah, I didn't recognize her either. I was like, wow, every girl was like this in the 80s. They're like, that's Vanna White. I'm like, that's Vanna Tan, dude.
Back when she
That
was
was
good
before
looking.
suntan booths, so she had to
Yeah.
get that the old-fashioned way.
I think it's so funny to see like her. She's like trying to get like her contract renegotiated since Pat Sajak's leaving. But I don't think they're.
Oh, I did
I don't
not
think
know
they're
that.
gonna pay her because she makes like, I think like $3 million a year or something like that.
Damn.
It's a
Yeah,
pretty,
time's probably over now.
yeah, pretty sizable amount, and like she doesn't even have to turn the things anymore. She just touches them.
Oh, that's right. It's touchscreen.
Yeah, it's up and updated. It's like I don't know if people are gonna like want to pay extra money just for you, Vanna. I need some younger, hotter girl.
Oh, that's why those things are magical. My arrows are magic.
Oh, your skill?
Yeah, I kept using one waiting for the cooldowns, and I didn't realize I could just start spamming it.
Oh yeah, it's your core skill. Eat it. Genbar needs to go to hell there. Thank you.
You didn't picture me having a whole bunch of arrows, did you son of a bitch?
This guy's making some weird statues.
Bad news first. Gembar was extorted to
And
summon.
the good news?
This demon, he's
One day I'm gonna have it made. I'm gonna become a couch, be able to do a whole stream without bothering, having people bother me.
Yeah. Get rid of your job. Become a streamer.
That's it. Yeah.
It's not all it's cracked up to be. There's the occasional guy who wants to turn you into a skin suit that distracts you over like 8 or 9 streams, but other than that, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the good thing is at least he doesn't know what city you live in or what building you live in that's next to a large stadium. So I mean,
I know you think you're funny, but you're not. I got a security guard, motherfucker.
that's right. One guy, and like when there's a bad guy in the movie or somebody in front of Arnold or Sylvester, what they take out like 10 of those in one like scene.
Yeah. It's safe.
It's just like the movies.
The thing is, people that stalk don't have the energy to like. Selena was the last one that got killed by a stalker, and even her, it was like one of their friends.
Mhm.
Randos
Yeah,
don't
like
kill
she
people
was
anymore.
she was like her manager at one time or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real
You had that.
stalkers.
Oh yeah, I'm heading to that town.
Yeah,
last
so like
one,
random people don't stalk and kill people anymore. I think that was just from the movies. It's too
Yeah,
much
or if
effort.
they do, I think they just show up and they're like, awkwardly look at somebody like, "Hey, I'm a fan," or "Hey, I don't like you, but I'm here."
Oh,
Yeah,
It's like,
insecure to be like, all right, which suite is his? Or like, I don't know, his name is Ryan. And like, I don't know a Ryan.
yeah.
Get out.
Oh, you mean Pierre, Couch Pierre?
Yeah, Couch Pierre.
Um,
How do I? Where's the selling? I need to sell some of these weapons.
Oh
The
yeah.
last one I heard about was like, it was pretty funny, which I think this happened a while ago, but it was Eminem. It was this large mansion in Beverly Hills or whatever. And all of a sudden he like walks into his living room and there's somebody there. He's like, who the fuck are you? And it's like just a guy standing there and like somehow he got past like all of his big 300-pound security guys. They were asleep or something.
That's funny. Crude skull. Oh, that's for sockets.
Not
Yeah.
very long in town.
I get it now.
You can put it in your ring.
Oh, don't sell that thing. Damn it. I accidentally sold a sapphire. I feel like an idiot.
They're not really that good for much. Sapphire. Duck.
Yuck. Sound like my girl now. I like diamonds. Sapphires are for plebs.
Mhm.
Come on.
I never got that gemology. That sounds like fun. Some weird. They all have like weird properties. It's supposed to help you.
I suppose. I think for hers it's just a birthstone or something.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that's what they would say. My birthstone's the expensive one.
Mine's a ruby, which I think is pretty expensive.
Oh, speaking of rubies, so I did this back when I used to mess with her.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom got a ruby from my dad as their wedding ring, and he got his from his
Really?
dad. So it was like an heirloom, sort of.
Oh, okay.
And so she was talking about, loving rings and stuff like that. And like, what happens if we ever got married? I'm like, well, what would you think about rubies? And then she went off on this 20-minute rant about how rubies are cheap and shitty and she hates them and all. And I'm like,
Wow.
oh, it was actually a family heirloom of mine that I'm supposed to give to the one girl I love. And she felt so bad for that. She's like, you set me up. Funniest thing ever.
Spit on your entire family line.
Yeah. So what are these? What's the? Where am I? Purveyor of curiosities, and then you've got like sword, dagger, bow, cap. And they take 40 somethings.
Yeah, that uses your obols. That's the like gambler. You remember like Geed in Diablo 2?
It's been too long.
I mean, like you used to be able to do it with money, but yeah, if you like click on it, he'll give you like a random magic item.
Right,
Sometimes you
let's
can
see.
get
I
like
bought a key and
legendary
a ring.
items.
I got a rare one. Fire and poison resistance. I like my shadow resistance better.
Right now, resistances are kind of bugged, sadly.
Oh, you don't resist?
I mean, like they're just not that good later in the just not that good later in the game. They're supposed, I guess, like as the difficulties get higher, they add a penalty, like same way they used to do it in the other, like Diablo 2. But for some reason, like it's going too high and it's just not effective. So everyone just uses armor instead. Or like they use like skulls, the armor ratings, and like the other stuff is actually pretty good. The secondary properties can be good.
Okay. I've been a seller. Is there a reason I'm in a cellar?
I have no idea. How'd you get in a cellar?
I don't know. I just started clicking on things and there was a door.
Oh, it's probably that one of those you're in Kiovashat's probably this quest line. You're doing exorcisms.
I got a holy chalice.
Yeah.
Do I get an update on something?
Exorcise the demons.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. All right, whatever. Out. Don't throw knives in town. Shut up. Oh, you're at a thing, aren't you?
I'm at the other town.
Ked Bardu?
Yeah.
I'm coming. Dude, you never let me know when you leave. You got to remember, I don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know the plot.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, I unlocked a waypoint.
Oh, nice. Now you'll
I'm a big
teleport
boy.
back here automatically. Well, if you're in this area.
Magus Loop. How much money do I have? I have $200,000.
Got some gold.
Eh, whatever.
Eyes can only watch.
I don't think I need to buy bling just yet. Oh yeah. So if you guys have something else to do Saturday, you may want to, because we're gonna go full cuck on the subject with
Oh boy.
make fun of that Adam guy. That's gonna be our theme for tomorrow's
Oh,
show.
for Rule 0?
Yeah.
Did you see that? I've been posting memes about that article. It's like the cure to
Oh,
male
the-
loneliness.
blood.
I think it was some New
Those
York
are pretty
Times.
good. I've been-
Yeah.
Continents. Come.
I've been retweeting him when I can.
I think like the original
The
one
ones
was
that I
like,
see anyway.
is the cure to male loneliness found on the pickleball court? By some chick. I don't understand why they have the guy crying as he looks
Yeah,
at a
and I
pickleball
remember-
court.
This is
But
Elias's work.
You had one where parasocial
Yeah.
friends,
The answer lies in
a
the
dog.
your dad, like a new dad online. Yeah, dog.
Internet dads, yeah. I think it's him crying and
pretty
then
good.
Jordan Peterson crying. Both crying together.
This is delicate.
It's good
Wow.
stuff.
No
I was gonna do one with Adam 12, like sharing your wife. And then I put Adam 12 in the like I'd be
more
black.
than fancy boots.
Everything's
I
a cure
can't
to male
satire
loneliness.
him. That's the crappy part. Apparently, and that's the new rumor about this too. The whole reason he's doing the
This medallion
the
bears
cuck my
crest of
wife
the
thing
ruler
is
of
because
the
he's trying to
world.
hide the fact that he was fooling around with 16-year-olds on WeChat
Yeah.
before then. And I'm like,
I,
what?
I saw that. I don't. Maybe.
How can this story get worse?
I feel like bringing attention to yourself just ends up illustrating that stuff more.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe if
But
you
then
get
again, I've
people talk
never
about
tried
other
to diddle
things.
an underage person, so I don't know what what's
Yeah.
the protocol.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the correct PR move on that one is.
Yeah, like if you got any melanin, you start leaning in heavily on the minority. Leave me alone. If
Yeah.
you're part of any religious group, you kind of depending on the religion one, lean in
I-
on that too.
I've been
What?
diddled too. You know, I'm a victim. I'm the real victim here.
Right.
Yeah.
What percentage melanin do I need?
I think it's enough to
Fabric.
curl your hair.
I can fabricate it. Can I do like that? The woman was a Dolazar or whatever.
Oh, Dolazol,
one-
yeah.
Oh yeah, the freckled chick.
Yeah,
Dolazol, man.
but like she did like the reverse Michael Jackson.
And Sean King, or Talcum X, they call him.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that one kills me. That's on top.
What I
Top
love
10
is like,
nicknames.
everybody knows. Everybody knows. Black knows, white knows, and he's still like playing it straight.
Oh, man.
No winking, nothing.
I'm a proud black man. Really?
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's got like photos up on Facebook, him as a kid, red hair and stuff. You're like, what the
Oh.
hell?
Oh.
Man.
Couldn't
Is he
even
really?
like pretend to be albino or something.
Oh, so like he's not like pretending to be albino. Like what? I mean, he's acting
Oh,
like
no,
he's
he's just
really
like-
really black.
No, he looks like any normal kid. It's just because he cut his hair, got that fade done, and tanned the shit out of him.
Like, have they done a DNA? Is he like legitimately? Does he have any in him or what?
I don't even know. All I know from the photos, you look at him, you're like, no, he looks like you, Marty.
Oh, so there's a chance for me.
There
yeah,
is.
there's-
Bring on them reparations.
You gotta find.
Literally pull a Ted Danson, Whoopi Goldberg thing. Just start shoe polishing your head and buy an afro.
God, dude, that was a weird time.
Get a 23andMe.
Yeah.
Wait, you already did that, didn't you?
Yeah,
So there's
Yeah.
not like 1/100th in there somewhere, you know, some Elizabeth
dude,
Warren.
I'm
number.
like, I'm pure like British, but then I have like where the Vikings came and raped us for a little while, and so I got some Viking.
probably
That's it.
Dude,
probably
we're
got
like
some
genetic
slave
brothers
owners.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 60% British too, with 20% Scandinavian. Just got a little bit of West Africa in me. A little bit of pillaging.
Can we call each other brother then?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
I can get soft R. You don't get any.
Oh no,
You can talk about Niger. That's it.
Niger.
Niger.
Yeah. It'd be like Money Train, the Wesley Snipes and what's his name? Woody Harrelson movie.
The odd couple cop.
Yeah. I have this great plan to get money. We got to stop this train. I can't let them catch my brother. You guys are brothers? Yeah. Brothers from another mother. I think that might have been one of the first times they used that line, too.
Oh, wow. The origin of
The origin.
one of those classic, I don't know what they're called.
Jumping on the
sayings.
bandwagon of white men can't jump. Yeah.
People don't even like quote. I don't know. Does people even quote movies anymore? Or maybe I'm just too old.
Oh, probably not. Yeah, I do remember when Wayne's World came out, and then in high school, everybody was just saying Wayne's World lines to each other and laughing for like 3 weeks. Like there
Yeah.
was no conversations to be had, just quoting.
It's like, whoa.
Ace Ventura too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Ace Ventura was big, and like Terminator. I guess, you know, Austin Powers had that thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
baby.
Randy.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Like the Marvel
Groovy,
movies.
baby.
Hmm?
Oh, the Marvel ones.
I don't know if anyone really quoted the Marvel ones all that much.
That's funny. Hey, Dave, assemble.
Yeah. We have a whole.
That sounds so horrible.
Oh, did you see Mark Ruffalo at that writer strike?
Any?
No, he's just
I
like
have not.
he
I'm
looks like
afraid to
a
ask.
he looks like a total freaking bum. Like he like it's like bleach stains on his clothes. I assume it's like, you know, kind of like, you know, bohemian type
the
of
expensive
look.
ones.
Yeah, exactly. It looks so sad. Like he's just down there. Like I'm supporting the writers. The actor strike. It just. Ugh. He was another, I assume, theater kid
Oh yeah, probably.
for sure. It's just it looks so performative. It's sad. Because he's always been that type of guy.
I wonder what would have happened if they had kept what's his face for Hulk during all these ones.
I don't know who's the original guy that played Hulk.
The original one was I can't remember what his name is, but
Oh no,
I was
like
thinking of the other one, Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. Okay, like not the.
Yeah, the other guy was one of those actors that everybody knows when you show him a picture of, but nobody knows his name.
Yeah, from the old Hulk. Can't remember his name. Lou Ferrigno? Isn't that his name?
Oh, you mean the Lou Ferrigno one? Yeah, okay. He'll always be Sinbad to me, though.
Oh, he was Sinbad?
Yeah, The Adventures of Sinbad came right after Conan. Everybody was getting their 5 minutes of Conan fame.
Just one of those, like, yeah, those trends. Oh, bastard. Done me.
Dude, I'm getting good at this, whooping some ass.
Yeah, once you get like a good rotation down, it can usually wipe people out pretty well.
Now that I know I can spam the arrows, that makes all the difference, man.
Oh yeah, being able to spam your core skills, pretty
Get
great.
those Ukrainian cluster arrows.
Dude, did you see that video of the minefield?
No.
While I'm in
Oh,
The
it's where
Ukraine one
the
hand? Oh,
where the guy blew his leg off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like his leg blows off, and then he takes it and like wraps it, or
Crawls back.
yeah. Well, first like I mean, just nonchalantly like, oh, my leg's gone, and so he takes his belt and then cuts off the blood, does a tourniquet. I was like, good lord, and that was pretty crazy.
But it's crazy
yeah,
how he just
all
thought, well,
back.
there's no grass there, so that part must have already been cleared.
Oh yeah,
As opposed to, like, and I guess in American infantry, they teach you how to, like, try to get through a minefield if you have to. He didn't try poking with the stick first or throwing his bag there to set some weight on it. Nothing. He just, heck with it.
Okay.
Dude, this is like what you were saying before, like, or no, you weren't talking about war, but just the Keystone Cops. Like, it's just like,
Oh, yeah.
just throw them out there. You know, there's no real, like, serious training. It's like, oh, just get these kids out here. We need bodies.
If she's still alive. If
Yep.
this tunnel exists at all.
I'll pass on watching that one.
You don't trust me.
Oh, dude, I haven't
Yeah.
seen stuff like that since like the old Faces of Death days, man.
Useful years ago, too. But it's
Can you even find any of those anymore?
reason to seek this.
I'm sure you could probably download torrents of them.
I mean, is there
Oddly
still
enough, I haven't gone out of my way to look, but
is there still like the Pirate Bay, or there was a LimeWire was one. I remember doing it for a while. And then,
LimeWire's gone now. That was just like a
yeah.
Napster P2P. Pirate Bay
yeah.
is still there. They're the ones who use the Usenet system, which I think I've told you about. Hey, what's up, Crescent Slice?
Yeah,
Happy Friday to you, sir.
dude, you could
But
find
that's because
everything
it's got a
on there.
different method of doing it.
Have you ever done like the whole like whatever deep web stuff, like where you got to get your whole setup to go and look in there,
Oh,
like
like
the
the Tor
Silk
network
Road
and the dark
stuff? Yeah,
No, I should have learned it, but I never did. I kind of
Yeah.
kicked myself in the ass about that one.
I know. I always wanted to buy a rocket launcher with a suitcase of like cocaine, but I missed my calling.
Well, it wasn't even
Sweet,
so much
get
that I
all the good
wanted
stuff.
to. I just wanted to know where it was. Sometimes you just
Oh,
like
yeah.
to know.
Yeah, just a curiosity and know how it works. It would be cool.
Like I wouldn't even know what to do with a rocket launcher.
We could teach you.
I'm sure you could teach me. See that stump over there?
Yeah,
Go
boy.
on
See
top
that
of it.
stuff, boy? Something broke mule over there.
Do a gender reveal with it.
Gender reveal. What color was that explosion? That's white phosphorus. Oh, it's a boy.
It's a boy. Yay.
No, it's a war crime. Dude, I love it. If I get right up on somebody's grill with my arrows, I can just launch an entire mana thing at them and just decimate something.
Yeah, just to blow them up. I did see that they're
As long as I use the meat shield too.
they're teaching some of the guys. I don't know if that's something they regularly do, but they're teaching them how to dig trenches and stuff. Some in the U.S. So like people are already trying to
That's
like,
old school.
oh no, they're sending they're gonna send them to Ukraine. I don't know if that's something they just normal training or not.
I just don't get why anybody's over there. Like, I really don't. Is your need for glory that strong? Like, are they paying really well as a mercenary?
Maybe.
Probably not.
I don't know. I mean, some people did have like I guess if you go more into like the Bronze Age pervert type of that sphere. They seem to think that like
Oh, like, what's his name? Lord Myron or whatever?
Yeah,
the guy who got
warriors.
kidnapped by the...
Taliban, yeah. Like like seeking glory and that kind of stuff is like the calling of some men. I don't know if I buy
so
into that
awkward the way
as
they did it.
much. But
I
maybe.
mean, I used to, but pre-Iraq war, I could see people buying into it, but it's like, there's no excuse for it now.
Yeah.
The WikiLeaks came out. Like, everybody knows.
I mean, is there any other place to like actually go into like combat or kill people legally?
I don't think so. Oh, there's like mercenary stuff probably in Africa still.
Mhm. I don't know if like the ways to places for adventure kind of dried up.
If I'm not mistaken, most of Ukraine is lithium.
Is what?
Oh, lithium. Oh,
Oh.
rare earth metal. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is our attempt to, they held the reason they did that is so China didn't take all the lithium, or are we giving the mine to China afterwards? Because that would be
Yeah,
hilarious.
All right. We need to find the prisoner.
Oh, cobalt is in Africa, but I thought the Ukraine was lithium. I have to check again.
See, apparently Canada's got giant lithium mines too. The problem is we suck so bad
No, like oh, we
because
can't.
anything that's from Alberta,
dig it.
nobody wants a piece of, so they can't mine our own lithium.
Oh, we can't. They won't give you like permission to mine it. And things like that.
Yeah, we sell it to other countries, but we don't do it ourselves. We're really
Ah.
bad that way. Same thing as oil
You're China.
refining. We send all of our crude oil to Texas because we couldn't bother to build our own refinery.
Huh, that's odd.
Oh yeah, we're just a really stupid people. Very cheap and short-sighted.
And then you won't even build the pipeline down there to make it cheaper. Well, that's actually, to me, that's us.
Don't bring that up.
Oh, we canceled that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you want to get people's real opinions, very honestly, you ask about the pipeline.
Dang. Got some legendaries dropping now.
Me too, a Sinister Seeker. Interesting.
Sinister Sea.
So once you put gems into something, you can't take it out anymore.
You can go. You have to go to the jeweler, and you can unsock it. It costs you money, but you can do it.
It's just money. It's free anyway.
Just money. What's money to a G?
Yeah, exactly, Sluggo. Yeah, it's not that we couldn't bother making it, so there was a ton of interest, is that they actively wouldn't allow it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Not
This
in my
is like a lot of the
backyard
West
type
East
of
Coast
thing.
hatred here is like the rumor is like there's a lot of American interests that kind of bribe these people to make sure these things don't happen. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Could be that.
I just know this is why the East Coast and the West Coast are absolutely at each other's throats, because the West Coast has so many opportunities to develop some great stuff and build the economy and build good jobs, and the East Coast says no. For no reason, and because they have the votes, they'll always keep in office.
So the territories don't have the rights to do it themselves?
I'd have to go check, but yeah, resource extraction is under the purview of the provinces. But for a lot of the other stuff, it's federal jurisdiction.
Huh. Oh, I see.
But here's the weird thing: like healthcare is provincial, so the federal government has no say in it. But the federal government keeps giving money. I think they give like 30% of the healthcare budget as like bonuses, so they kind of can dictate terms. Because if they pull that, they'll basically cripple any country's healthcare or any province's healthcare.
Yeah.
So we're doing the same thing that the states did a while back, where the federal government is asserting authority over the provincials.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have like a lot of, like, hey, they go to like police offices, like, hey, we'll give you some funds to help you with stuff, and then
Exactly. And then
they
they
become
hold that over
reliant
their
on
head
it,
until they do what they want.
and that's exactly like, oh, you're not going to enforce these racial quotas.
Basically.
You're not getting your funding.
Yeah, our bail reform really got sucked out for that one.
Yeah, they got a lot of churches, I think, that way too. Like, here's some extra funding, you know, for these programs. Then once they get you there, then you got to start buying into all that LGBTQ type of thing, or
Yeah, exactly.
you can take
That's
them.
why there was some pushback. Alberta just passed a law saying if the federal government doesn't abide by the Constitution, they're going to ignore all the laws. They basically made themselves a sanctuary province.
Nice.
And then everybody was talking about it like it's a secession. They're like, it's not a secession. All you have to do is not break the law, and Alberta can't do anything. And that's how funny it is.
It'll actually work.
Right. The reason you're sending it to Texas is to mix the heavy Canadian crude oil with the light U.S. crude into something more easy to be refined. Yeah, like I get all that. The point is, we could have been doing that all internally, but we just don't because federal environmental regulation is prohibiting it, which means we're not doing it. We'll just let you guys do it, so that's fine.
Oh, it's like Europe or Germany getting like natural gas from Russia or something.
Yeah.
It's like
Or
we're
like
not gonna have our
Germany
own power
having one of
plants.
their work camps in Poland.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
German's not the bad guys, it's Poland.
Those Polish and their anti-Semitism. Yeah. They're gonna export a different type of thing, different type of combustible.
Yeah, it just makes no sense, but
Well, it's the same as America, isn't it? You export weapons and even give them away for free. Like the Afghanis were very grateful for that.
Yeah. Here's
yeah.
here's some Jeeps we're just gonna leave here.
And tanks.
I guess in
Uh-huh.
fairness, at least the choppers, they're like, yeah, they can fly these choppers for a bit, but they don't know how to fix them.
Yeah. And that's
is true.
And that's when we charge them out the ass.
Yeah.
It's like a
But
car
Canada's
dealership.
apparently a pretty big. Apparently, we're a pretty big arms dealer too. We've gotten a lot of flack for giving Saudi Arabia a bunch of weapons right after they murdered a whole bunch of people during Arab Spring.
Darn it! I hate it. Don't you hate it when the? Oh, we gave them those weapons. Oops. Sorry about
I got
that.
the prison key.
Nice.
Hey, it's you.
Pat Stedman jailbreaking
us.
his fellow.
Pat Stedman.
His fellow.
Breaking Andrew Tate out of jail.
Yep.
Your friends
I always love. Where are all those people who said, "Oh man, if I'm in prison, I want you by my side to help free me"? I haven't seen anyone free
they
him
call-
yet.
Not a single one.
Huh, weird.
I guess their loyalty only goes as far as
Can you break through?
talking shit on the internet
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Or standing outside a guy's building.
What's that?
Or standing outside a guy's building.
Yeah. Driving up. Well, I'm not actually gonna fight anybody, but I'll talk crap to autists on the internet.
Yeah.
I'll try and
I
strong
still
arm
don't believe that actually
Stay
happened.
close.
strong arm these guys in our chat about
I
us some
refuse to
Bitcoin.
believe in an open carry state that two guys that were paying to be part of a room thought it was a good idea to stalk some dude at his house.
Yeah.
It's not the America I've been told exists.
Yeah. I would be kind of I don't think I'd want to shoot somebody. I mean, I might have to, but it just seems like a lot of legal trouble. I can just call the cops and have them arrest
That
them or
too.
tell them to leave.
I don't know how big Culty Bras town is.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how the cops work in the state, so.
Mhm.
But if I'm not mistaken, your self-defense laws are pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, in Florida.
compared to ours.
Absolutely. There's castle laws. There's the standard ground laws.
Oh yeah, we got none of that.
You got a lot of leeway
we have
to
right to
shoot a dude.
retreat.
Yeah. Run
Guy
away.
went to jail 8 years for that. He went out of his house. He heard somebody breaking into his truck, brought a shotgun with him, and the guy who was breaking in turned around so fast he thought he had a weapon, and so he shot him. And the Crown kept charging him until they finally got one to stick. So
Yeah.
they were appealing their own prosecution, which I didn't know you could do in Canada. But apparently, you can.
Yeah. That's kind
Now,
of
after he's run all of his resources down, now he's going to jail for 8 years, and he has no more money left to fight it.
Yeah, I don't know how that ever worked out. They tried to do the same thing, I think, to that bakery, where the state kept charging him and charging him and charging him with different things. So I went to the Supreme
But
Court.
that one was tort law. That was civil law, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it might have been, but I think it did end up going to the Supreme Court, and the guy won. But I don't know if they're gonna find some other way to dick him around or not.
Yeah, they'll probably try. But yeah, it was just crazy. I didn't know that in Canada. If the Crown wants to appeal their prosecution, they can try the guy as many times as they want
That
until it
does
goes
sound,
all the way up to the Supreme
yeah,
Court.
no double jeopardy type of thing.
Yeah. Well, there is, but they got around it by saying, well, technically,
Oh god, we just make the rules, so it's
yeah.
it's whatever we
This
want.
isn't a. Yeah, this is us appealing it. So it's still the same trial.
Yeah.
It's right.
You waited.
I got lightning coming out of my ass. I don't know where to go now, but
You know, when we first met, I assumed this connection you have with Lilith would lead you to
yeah,
darkness,
Florida does sound
as
nice.
it has Elias.
I think the only reason it's not a bigger deal in Canada is because we generally have a lot less crime, so people
We
aren't
shall see.
people aren't exposed to it very often. To these stupid laws, so nobody really fights against it.
Yeah, what's that? I mean, how many people actually have to shoot an intruder in their house, or on their property? It's got to be minuscule.
Minuscule. And even then, it's usually in rural areas.
Yeah.
And it's always the same. The racist white guy with the
Yeah.
gun and the native criminal that's drunk. And it's like, oh boy.
The poor native, hard on his luck criminal.
Got it. But for us, it really is our version of the slavery guild with the native schools, the residential schools.
Yeah.
That's why we still offer those land. I still love the land claim. Fuck, somebody did a land claim in the air on an airplane. Started thanking the indigenous peoples. It's like, dude, you're
No.
10,000 feet above the earth.
We're flying
Nobody claimed
over this. I love how Ben and Jerry's did that, and like some Indians like, hey, can we have that land your factory's on back? Nah, I don't think they've done that yet. I don't think they've given it back to them yet.
No, nobody does. It's just self-flagellation.
Yeah. It's all for show. Like, we're not going to do anything, but we'll acknowledge it. Acknowledging it is, half the battle. In this case, 100% of the battle.
Exactly. It's the least we could do. No, really, it's the least.
Yeah, it is the literal least. Learning how to pronounce your crazy names is really the entire...
Oh, and they get it wrong so often.
Oh,
That's
they do?
the funniest part.
They can't even
Every time
bother?
you hear the story, somebody else is like, yeah, some other tribe is like, actually. You're like,
U.S. Today...
it's not my fault that they all they know is the Iroquois tribe. You guys should have learned some more history.
They were talking about, I guess because the Commanders got bought up by Magic Johnson and some other people. They were busy talking about it and like, oh, a black owner. How important it is for black owners, for black people to get into the NFL or sports.
I need more time.
Are busy, jerking themselves off over that. Like, I don't, at no point, like, is it profitable? Like, to me, that's the only thing that matters in an investment.
You'd think. Honestly, I kind of agree with, I think one even Carlos said it, that things are going so well. Like, once this stuff goes away, that means the economy's bad enough that people are actually worried about real problems. So you kind of want this to be here for as long as possible.
Yeah. Just a sign of how good things
Which makes sense.
are.
Yeah. Because the military was like that. Peacetime military, it's all careerists and that. But then once war hits, like, no, we need the soldiers. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
I'm
lady.
going to start worry if I start seeing war heroes signing up. I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh.
I think this Ukraine
What
thing
was
kind of
that?
popped off.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go back to the eavesdrop to a wall here.
Why do we stay here? Need more prey. More
So these people are all
Yeah.
cannibals, I believe.
Have it. Once Elias has finished his grand work.
Oh. Actually, Sluggo's got a decent thing I didn't know about.
You will see soon.
The idea that America doesn't want to risk having an energy-independent Canada seems unrealistic. We're no risk to them. That's true. Of all the conspiracy theories, the government's able to tax it more by exporting crude and importing it back is one of the better ones. I'd believe that if it wasn't for NAFTA. The whole point of NAFTA was like no tax on the interstate transports in North America. Yeah, I agree, though. I think it is just about being aligned with the hippies. It's just for votes. But, dude, if you guys ever want to be black-pilled to, like, the average government employee, go watch, like, the trucker Senate hearings. Oh, my God. They're interviewing them, and these are, like, the most weesh people you've ever met in your life.
Oh, God.
This one lawyer, Paul Champ, he called the diesel truck running outside, he called that terrorism.
It's like
You
when,
guys
like,
never had to live before where diesel outside your house, you could smell it? I'm like, yeah, I've had a blue-collar job. Of course I can.
oh my God, no.
Yeah, he had to live like somebody who worked as a trucker. I'm like, oh my God, this
Whoa.
is horrible.
My nostrils all burning.
And they weren't even. It's like it's outside. It's not like you're
Yeah.
in... If you're in a warehouse, maybe I'll give an argument. But yeah.
Oh fuck, man! I smelled burned rubber for days in one of my jobs. So fuck that. Fuck diesel. That smells nice.
In comparison.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
the entire warship I was on, it always smelled like a cross between diesel, kerosene, and body odor. And that was like 4 years. I'm nose deaf to it. It's the point
goodness.
now that I'll get a whiff of it occasionally, just randomly somewhere, and all of a sudden I start getting seasick. And we're like, we're at a fucking Sobeys. What are you doing? It's a grocery store, by the way.
Oh,
Sobeys.
okay. I wasn't
I just
sure what it
realized
was.
you guys don't know what that is.
I don't know what a Sobeys is. Yeah.
Those guys are in trouble too for price hiking during the pandemic.
Really? They were?
Apparently, I don't know if they were or not. It's kind of hard to tell because the people that are accusing them of it are damned socialists.
Oh, like, oh, you're charging more for sanitizer.
Yeah, and he's like, well, everybody was buying more food, so we're running out. So yeah, you charge more. That's how it works.
Yeah. Demand. If I needed you to get it from a further supplier, I need to pay more for it.
But I mean, and it hits a certain nerve too because they've largely just amalgamated. Typical Canada, we don't have like entertainment companies have all merged into two megacorps. For us, it's grocery stores, but
yeah, really, it's all like Walmart.
Yeah, I think we're down to 3, and they've regionally kind of separated everything. Ooh, she means business.
This hurt.
Ooh, I got a level. Oh, she got me.
That did a lot.
I got
of damage.
one shot.
I can't click on you.
That's fine. If you're gonna die, don't worry about it. I can just revive.
Well, she needs a. If she move, I could click on you, but like I can't click on your thing with. There we go.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Got your bet.
So I just get in, launch all my arrows, and then get out.
Where's everybody else at? Where's Mish? Which I,
don't
know Greenlight's abandoned us. He doesn't acknowledge us
Oh, cool.
anymore.
Staggered.
He's busy smoking meat.
Greenlight is busy working. New boss.
Yeah.
Misha's busy with corporate espionage. Or
I was
corporate.
gonna say.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Or Twitter espionage.
Same thing.
Not
That's
only
the rumor
that,
he works the Saudi Arabian Twitter division.
not only that, like even don't forget what time it is right now. For most of your viewers, it's morning. Everybody's working.
That's why we're here. We're here to help you out. Get you through that workday.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
teach
it's
you
just like
about
remembers
Canadian
TNT bought
cotton.
Superstore, Best Buy bought Future Shop, Wendy's bought Tim Hortons, none of the Canadian iconic brands. Oh, dude, some Texas company bought HBC. The one Canadian company. Dude, Hudson's Bay company is older than Canada. Like, that's how
Wow.
old this Canadian company is. And then they sold it out to some Texas company because the guy couldn't sell clothes profitably.
I wonder what the East Trading Company became. Like, just rebranded at some point. Like, ooh, we got to get over that slavery thing. So
That
change
makes
the
sense.
name.
Because I remember Lloyd's Coffee House branded themselves as like an insurance company.
Really?
Yeah,
They have a bad
That's
rep.
how it all went with Lloyd's Coffee House. The Enlightenment started up, and I guess they were making so much money from that, they started doing insurance.
Nice.
This is research here.
Now they control the world.
There might be some clues that can tell us where the ritual will take place.
And Angie Everhart's legs. It's the only reason I remember them.
Really?
Yeah, she insured her legs for like $1 million because they were like her big thing. And then she
Ah.
did a bunch of softcore porn movies, and they're like, all right, whatever. I think J-Lo's ass is covered under them as well.
Oh, so they do some weird
Uh,
stuff.
Yeah, Kanye's got insurance out on the Jews.
Yeah.
The space shuttles, they're insured through Lloyd's.
Whoa, damn. Do they do Ocean Gate? Oh, I gotta find a.
Guy didn't want to pay the deductible.
Yeah, I'm too cheap. I'm a rebel, guys. I like.
Yeah,
I
they're the
love
ones that
him.
always insure those $1 million.
I love him quoting the thing like, "You're a member for the rules you break." Like you certainly are, pal. You certainly are.
I gotta steal that quote and put Adam22 on
Yeah.
there.
Some of these tomes are thousands of years old.
Does that also apply to Pat Stedman?
Here's what I found.
Oh yeah, that's a be a good one.
This is beyond
Yeah.
Problem is, nobody gets his joke other than like the occasional hardcores that remember me from
Yeah.
like the early days of the channel.
I guess
Which
that's
sucks
what
because I'm like, dude, this Pat Stedman beef has been my favorite one for the last 4 years, and everybody doesn't know who he is.
I know the lore's so deep on it too.
Yeah. I'll have to make a follow-up video to that one.
should have killed him.
What is it? Is a theme with the red pill in
Oh.
general, isn't it? It doesn't run
Slow
wide, it runs deep.
Exactly.
It runs as deep
his is
as
just-
Nick August runs through your mother.
Yeah. But like Stedman's is just the greatest. It like fake bravado, literally letting clout ruin your life, doing the exact opposite of what you like he's got everything in there. The only thing he's missing is some kind of numerology thing, and I know he's got it because he's ranted about aliens before.
Well, he's basically like Anthony Johnson Jr. Aside from Johnson hasn't gone to jail yet.
I was gonna say he's far surpassed Anthony Johnson. Sure, he was stalking and all that stuff, but he never went to jail over it. Yeah, he did date a prostitute and a porn star, but like you'd think
Didn't
that'd
he
be
marry
cooler, but it's
a
really
porn star?
not. He married private. Oh, the porn star, yeah. The prostitute, it was a private ceremony. Like that's the part he fights on it. It's like, really, bro? I don't think that's the part that people are kind of curious about.
Somewhere in this
Typical autist. I didn't get married.
Did he ever say something about virgin wife at some point?
If it is the
Yeah, he's just saying that a lot too. I know he blocked me really early on because he knew that he was never gonna shit on me the same way he did with Rolo. It was after he started talking about those stupid memes, the Trump meme, where he's like, "You're fired," and it was a picture of me, Rich, and Rolo in like
Right.
the Trump meme. And then I just sent out the screenshots of me like quitting, telling
Yeah.
him thank you, and then him spurging out. And yeah, after that, he didn't like me anymore.
That was funny how many
after
people are known from that convention. Wonders like what if that was a competent person running it?
Oh, dude, there would have been some like crazy stuff coming out of that. Like awesome finances, experience, fun. Yeah, it'd have been AJ Cortez, but whatever.
Yeah.
Back then, if I didn't think he was a dullard, I would have made him look good.
Was never to be.
Instead, he's doing Street Fighter LARPing with fucking Andrew Tate, which if you haven't seen that, it's got to be one of the funniest things ever.
Really?
Yeah, he was dressed like a Muay Thai warrior, and I think Tate was dressed like Sagat from Street Fighter, and they're doing some like weird Muay Thai LARP in front of the temple. He was like,
Oh,
Jesus
goodness
Christ.
gracious.
Lord of the speak his true name.
And I keep forgetting all the Tate fans, like nobody knows about this stuff.
2 more shrines to
Like they barely know about the human trafficking and the money laundering. They don't even know the Forex scams.
Oh yeah, I'm not even that familiar with it because that was some sort of like stock thing where I could give you stock tips or something like
Yeah,
that.
how to trade from one currency to another. Just make the trades he tells you to when he tells you to make money. And once he started talking shit about me, all these guys came out of the woodwork and started sending me screenshots and DMs and stuff. It's like, what the hell?
Like how
He's got a
bad,
lot of haters.
how bad it was. Yeah.
And the one that made me laugh the most was the guy who's like, he actually like calculated the numbers. If he had just randomly picked stocks out of
Yeah.
a hat, he would have had more better trades
Yeah.
than by following his. So he's like, mathematically, he can't be that bad, but he is.
His
I'd have
guesses
been
are
better off
worse.
getting an orangutan to throw darts at the board.
You would have been better off. Oh man, that's crazy. The mentality of
You
some of
can't
these
even beat
people are
random
just.
chance. Damn, I got no inventory space. We gotta. These herb caches.
Lord
Do I
of
need
Terror.
these for anything?
You can open them. Oh, just click on them and open them.
he is that will speak.
El Diablos.
They don't open.
Oh, you can't. You can't right click on them,
Oh,
and then you just
yeah,
collect
you
them.
right click. I get it.
They
now.
go into a different
Oh,
inventory.
look at that. I've had like 4 of these in my inventory, and I didn't know what to do with them.
I like how they.
Yeah, I honestly had no clue. Oh, I had no clue Stedman was till you explained it. Yeah.
I like how in this game they're trying to make like Diablo's name sound more like mystic than just it being Spanish. Like El Diablos. Like
Oh, trying to make it Latin.
yeah, or some shit. I'm like, that's clearly just
Trying a little
devil.
hard, sir.
It's clearly just devil in Spanish.
Shouldn't it be then Diablo X?
Yeah, Diablix. Oh, Diablex. Gotta get
Oh,
rid
that's right. You do know yourself a little bit of Latin, don't you?
I was just playing off Latinx.
Fair enough.
Latinx.
Here I was thinking that was real Latin and not some stupid folk stuff.
I know nothing about. I know nothing. No Latin, other than some random stuff from Mass.
Santiago knows
Hey.
some because he's from Brazil. So.
No.
Good.
God damn it, Marty, I'm
Speaking
not
of which.
here. For whatever reason,
Speaking
the name I took, everybody thinks I'm Brazilian. It's like, no, I pulled a Rolo Tomasi, basically.
That must suck to be mistaken from a minority that you're not. Tell me more.
Yeah, I know it's weird because
why
my
did
middle
they-
name is Tyrone.
I'm as white as Jack Napier.
Oh, man.
I get mistaken for whatever country you just vacationed at, basically. So
They check your passport like 3 or 4 times. They're like, "Are you sure?"
oh, dude, my buddy Chris used to make so much fun of me for that because every time we had to go through the airport checks with the passport, they'd always have me for additional screening.
Oh, wow. Like you're some sort of terrorist or
And
something?
he's laughing about that. Yeah, he always automatically takes it with like the minority thing. It's because they think you're a brown dude. And I'm like, shut
You're
up.
trying to escape. This is a fake passport. Oh, great.
Oh wait, there's a thing up here. I should probably get that.
Oh, a shrine.
Canada gets more like kind of mixed or brown or whatever every day, so you should fit in good
Oh yeah,
there.
back then it wasn't nearly as cool as it is now.
Now you get a cool kids club.
Yeah, you get free spot on this. You get an own sitcom on the CBC.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're
Little mosque on the prairie.
After all,
The Korean grocery store. Oh yeah.
getting way
All
All
more
these
options.
shows that nobody watches.
I gotta Google that little mosque on that prairie. That's the
God.
silliest thing.
Oh, we gotta go through this portal.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Fiery portal.
we meet again.
Yeah, it's like after the Trailer Park Boys and Kenny versus Spenny, they're just like, Canadians will watch whatever. Like, no, we won't.
But more. Once you've
So this wolf is Mephisto, one of the prime evils. For the people
Mephisto,
that
I remember him.
for the people that care about the story, yes.
Gotcha.
He's Lilith's father. Lilith is one of his daughters. So he's trying to stop her because Lilith wants to take his power. Become
That
more
bitch.
powerful. Yep.
Is this like a Jordan Peterson meme or?
Yeah, probably, yeah. She's trying to steal jack him.
So was Lilith's father a faithful devil, or
I
did he get around?
He probably got around, I would assume.
Damn it! I was trying to remember. There's some lore I was gonna say, and I forgot what it was. Got all talking about this other stuff.
What? But,
Mario and Alberman. What?
what
Kenya,
the-
they put black as the eye color instead of brown in everybody's passports. When they travel, border security does a double take every time. That'd be kind of funny. There's something funny about somebody being a tard on the red pill. I just can't remember who now and why.
Sneeko?
Dude, I barely know anything about Sneeko. That's the problem. Like the little bits I know, I just guess. I just happen to get it right because he's so derivative.
Mhm.
He's like the 18th person to find Islam.
Yeah. Right after Tate did it, I was like, oh, you might as well do it too.
Yeah. Oh, that was a vagina.
Yeah.
well done. You were born.
Dude, he's so gonna turn on us.
Hell's full of it.
Yes,
You deserve.
all I have take my blessing.
Oh wait, what time is it? It's 12:23. I gotta head off for lunch. Damn it! Is this the end of this quest or?
I can't remember.
I guess we'll find out. Okay, after this one, I got a jet though.
Okay.
Black eye color. That'd be funny though.
It's when you go to Scandinavia, there are people with gray eyes. It's weird as hell when the first time seeing it.
Really? Is that
That'd be
some-
cool.
like a hereditary thing or environmental thing?
I think it's just hereditary in their parts. Their eyes are so blue that some of them turn gray, are almost gray. It's weird
Wow.
seeing it the first time.
That's
Probably
just-
the pickling chemical they use in the salted
Yeah.
herring
Yeah.
turns your eyes gray.
Say, is there there's some sort of like nuclear plant nearby? Yeah.
Like I'm just focused on speed running it for once, just to get to the end here, so I can go have some lunch.
I think you're going the wrong way though. Oh
Hey,
no, you
Sloth,
can,
what's
no,
going
you
on?
can
Sorry
get
about
it.
the sneeze.
You can get it from here too. Reach the destination.
You like that, you son of a bitch?
Slowly go to. I think we're gonna go to hell.
Not
at
done
some
with you
point.
yet, sir. Yeah, I think we're gonna meet in the same spot. We just split up.
Yeah.
It's the spice in the air.
Ooh. Some people are a little too obsessed with some of the eye colors.
Oh, is that the eye color chart that everybody's throwing around?
Yeah.
That semi-Aryan thing?
Like A10 or some weird crap. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I've heard the one. Oh, hey, we met. So I don't know where we're going.
Over this way.
Okay.
I know where to go.
It's good to see you,
Lorath.
sir.
Thank you. Good to see you.
I was
too.
talking to the dog, Mephisto.
Yeah. Fist talking dogs now. That's a world
With the
coming
evil,
to.
gravelly voice. Come here, help me save the world from my badass sister that I totally won't double-cross you on sooner and later.
Yes.
What took you so long?
I saw something at the shrine. A wolf.
A wolf.
It's not
That's
the
definitely
first
the
wolf.
most trustworthy of.
We all keep
We don't have
Of
time. to do
animals.
Yeah,
this.
trustworthy the puppers. Is that the right way or the wrong way? I'm all confused.
Hmm?
Oh,
gotta
I
go.
see where I had to go. All right.
Talk to him now. This is the shrine down here.
You're a shrine! Son of a bitch. Talking that smoke to me. It's nice when you travel to places where everybody's got brown eyes, how much attention you get for having something different. It doesn't even have to be that different, dude. When I traveled like India or something like that, I stand out like a sore thumb. Like outside of North America, everybody thinks I'm white. But it's like a weird white.
Not off way.
I guess I'm just slightly less brown in the eyes.
Don't you mean just tan?
Yeah. Like I get mistaken for like Greek or something like that. But I have way less body hair, so they're like, I don't know. It's like a Greek version of albino where you're just missing hair.
This is a temple of primeval, so I don't know if you want to stop here.
Actually, yeah, do you mind if we stop here?
That's fine with me.
Okay.
The moment you see Elias, strike him down. Do not hesitate.
Go have lunch. My girl was wearing her apron. It's gonna be kind of fun. Anyways, guys, thanks for the stream.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
fellas. See you tomorrow.
Talk
Ryan's
to you
gonna be
later.
naughty.
Oh,
Not that kind of thing.
well, I mean the food's good too.
Honey, you can wear the apron, but just the apron.